Everybody, just as a heads up, anybody who's joining us right now, we are, for myself at least, I got home from taking my daughter to school. I had a quick breakfast and we jumped on. I haven't had a chance to break some of this down. Ryan has been taking a look at some of it. We're gonna slowly parse. I see there's a bunch of people here this morning. Thank you for joining us. We're gonna do our best to give you guys some analysis as we kind of go through. Should be really fun. What faction do you want to start with first, Ryan? We have 7. Should we just take a peek at the app first? What do we think?
Yeah. Why don't we run down the new app? That's a big deal.
Yeah. So
now we know why it was on maintenance.
That's right.
There's a whole new one.
It's a whole new one. Yeah. Geez. Yeah. So let me actually make this so that it fills our square here. There we go.
It does fill weirdly in your browser. That's for sure.
Yeah. That works kind of. All right. Cool. Let's not worry about it. Maybe that. There you go. So obviously brand new. If you guys don't know how to access it, you go to the FFG's website. You have the Squadron builder right there. Normally we would look at the points PDFs to kind of break down the changes, but right now I'm going to hit refresh again. There has not been anything updated as of right now, and that's 9:30 a.m. Central on November 24th, 2020. So just like before, you have a sign in or sign up option, but we're going to not worry about that right now. You actually can just access it by doing I want to log in later. There, it looks like you can access your different squadrons. There's different game. It says game modes. You might need to be signed in for that. They still have a card database. It looks like it's formatted a little funky. Here, let me just type or click a card. Does it have? Interesting. It's not really a card database. It's more like, let's see, can I zoom out? Aha, there we go. Better. The database is better? I'll believe you. Maybe it's more sortable. Oh, that looks much better. They're not actually cards.
Oh, there's a search function.
There's All right, there's a search function.
Side note, as I'm looking at the products page, I don't know if this was already known, but every single X-Wing product is labeled not available for online purchase through FFG Store.
I find that interesting because I did notice, where was it at? It was, shoot. When I clicked on a, let me not say it because I can't see it. But anyway, it looks like we got points ranges that we can look at, different things with different upgrades. This looks like an actual usable search where you can actually try to whittle down if you're looking for something really specific. Pretty cool. Let's try to pull up a random pilot. There you go. Our boy Wedge. It does auto. I like that. Kind of an auto sorting as you start typing. So if you're bad at spelling like me, you kind of try to fumble your way through finding some stuff. All right, cool. That's awesome. I know you guys want to talk about the points. That's probably the thing that most people want to know about. So
they're like, I'm going to use YASB anyway. Like, guys, I think this is a good step in the right direction, though. Keep an eye on the app.
So the one thing we've talked about that is important about the official app is brand new players won't know about YASB, right? They'll see this first. I'm still going to use YASB. 100% because it's really fast, and we also need it for our community tools, streaming tools, all that. But this is the first thing they're going to see, and it's nice to have something more usable in there. Okay, so and this segment, just like last night's podcast, brought to you by Manscaped. Use code GSP for 20% off. They get a bonus day because I forgot to take it off, and it's on there. So there you go. All right, here we go. Let's do a poll. We'll do a poll, and we'll.
I was gonna say, yeah, we should have the audience choose the first faction we go over.
Because I can't choose. All right.
Yeah.
Somebody tag me in the chat. I can confirm. Points have changed. Yes, we know. We know right there. Go ahead. Pick a number, any number. the one that matches the faction that you want us to cover, whichever one has the most votes, and while I take my next couple sips of coffee, we will do. Now, Ryan, as we wait for this poll to come in for us to actually go by individual pilots and break something down, anything that like really stood out right away, whether it's brand new points for new ships or an update that you noticed?
Hondo is 6 points. Bye.
I thought
Tarek's at 6 was alarming. This is different. We'll see.
This is
whatever.
Different.
We'll see. Hondo's hyperspace legal too. Also, hyperspace. Oh my lord, changes everywhere.
They gave it the Anakin treatment and started slicing stuff up.
Boba, Vader, out.
I mean, they were obvious choices in the format, and I am hearing that Boba Fett also got some slot changes, I believe.
He lost his crew slot.
Lost the crew slot.
Maul
Rejected.
Even if Maul or Boba got more expensive, out 000, because that would have been the next choice.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. All right, cool.
There's no room in here for crew when all of them are frozen.
Alrighty, so it looks like we're tied between Resistance and Republic. We need a couple of votes to break that tie, and we'll go in either direction there. I know why people want to talk about the Resistance. Yes, heroic changed, guys. All right. Oh, of course, it's
just funny.
Ryan just hacks at you.
Hey, you should take Starboard Slash.
There you go.
We're telling you to do it.
Yep. Alrighty, so it looks like we're gonna go Resistance first, and I'm gonna take a quick picture of that poll so we know the order that will go in.
There were a lot of Resistance changes, so I'm not surprised.
Yeah,
as well.
for sure.
A lot.
Boom.
Boom,
All
bang,
right.
boom.
Boom. Actually, it looks like we got a spam of Republic right as it literally took the picture. Hilarious.
Too late.
I had decided. All right, Resistance and then Republic afterwards. Okay. So let's see. How do we do this? We probably looks like you can add win losses. That's pretty cool. Click the button that says add ships. Cool. Let's do it. Now, we do have a points doc where we were comparing some things. So let's see if they're in the same order now. Yep. Are they still in, like, ship alphabetical order? They are.
Maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, they are.
I'm going to have the hyperspace window open if you want to have the extended window open so that if anyone is like, what is the hyperspace legality changes for Resistance, I'll have that covered.
All right, cool. Let's oh crap. Sorry, I gotta make a new column. I didn't make a column for this one. Again, guys, thank you for your patience as we just try to ingest what we got here. So starting with the fireball, points looks like they're going a little bit down.
I was gonna say, can we say we have over 200 people in the stream right now? People are excited.
That's right. So Jarek Yeager at 32, that's down by one point. Kaz goes down to 39, down by 1. Bucket down by 1, and then the Colossus Station is the same at 26.
Yep. Slot wise, it didn't change. All the slots seem to stay the same.
All right, we get to the Star Fortress now. Star Fortress, and we start here with Paige Tico. This looks to be the same so far. Do you see any changes on your side there?
Star Fortress is still not hyperspace.
Finch Dallow.
Also, Fireball. Only the Colossus Station mechanic is hyperspace legal. No Kaz, no Yeager, no Bucket.
Oh, that's huge. That's absolutely massive. That's absolutely massive.
You're going to be saying that a lot with these hyperspace adjustments. Like, oh.
I like it. Now, so Finch did go down by a couple of points from 58 to 56. Eden goes down to 56 from 58. Ben goes down 2 points from 56 to 54. Okay.
And then the other two, everything else stays the same.
Yep. Vinny still 54. Cat.
Can you open up the slots on one of them? See if anything changed. I don't think I would assume not, but hey, maybe they didn't change the points a lot because they added some stuff.
Double gunner.
Yeah, it's all the same.
Somebody in the chat, Jay Boa says, "Hey, does GSP use Manscaped products? I'm literally wearing their boxer briefs right now.
Oh, nice.
It's quite comfy. I got to take it for a test drive. Like let's go. All righty. So let's go on now to the Resistance transport. All right, Covanel staying the same, 38 to 38. Pamich goes down 2 points from 36 to 34. Noden sitting at 35, going down by 1 point, and the Logistics Division pilot staying the same there at 32. Somebody says, proof? I'm not going to show my underwear on the stream. Okay? This is a family-friendly show.
Hyperspace legality for the transports. Only the Logistics Division pilot.
Only the logistics, yep. So no auto-grabbing Kova is what I'm hearing, right?
Nope. They added all the slots are still the same. For upgrade-wise hyperspace, we have the new R2-D2 crew and resistance. We still have our 6D8 from that new pack. Bucket, R2 Astromech, BB-8, R3, and R4. No generic BBs in hyperspace. And then crew-wise, for Resistance, Larmadesi, C-3PO crew, PizzaBot, aka PZ-4CO, Corsella, Amylin Holdo, Rose crew, and Leia crew. They are all Resistance crew hyperspace legal.
All right, moving down here to the pod. By the way, again, I know there's a bunch of people kind of jumping in here. The FFG has not yet released those PDFs. I'm guessing they'll probably come up around lunchtime. Is usually around when those things get updated. If you guys see it go up while we're live, go ahead. Somebody tag us in the chat. We'll see it. But we're planning on being here for about an hour and a half, just talking to you guys about this stuff. Looking at the Resistance pod here, Rose, BB-8, both of them going down by 1 point from 26 to 25. Finn goes up by 1 point from 29 to 30, and Vi Marati staying exactly the same.
All of them hyperspace legal.
Play the pod.
Also, please play Rose. She just got cheaper.
Yeah, exactly. All right, RZ2 A-Wing time. Everybody's favorite ship. All right, so Lulo, excuse me, down 1 point from 43 to 42. Hasn't seen any play. I'm not surprised there. Tally going up from 36 to 37. ZZ, the best A-Wing, still sitting at 41 points. No change there. Greer stays the same at 36. Zari, same at 35. Ronith. I got to go in the order here.
Ronith is the same.
Yep. We got Sefton. Sefton is currently 37. Which it looks like I forgot to update that my original number there. I believe that sounds like the same.
For Sefton?
Yeah. Or did that go? Did that go? No, they went up by 1 point.
It went up one.
Up one. Merrill Coben. This is the one that people are going.
Same cost.
Say what? Yeah. Yes. Go ahead. Go ahead. Say it. Say it.
And the generic blue is more expensive by 1 point. Like, what even?
It's saying that you can't have them all at 32. That's saying you can have one.
You the Resistance is filled of names, not generics.
That's because they're such a small crew. They're such a small crew, right?
To back that up, Hyperspace has all RZ2 unique A-Wings, no generics.
Interesting.
Lulo, Tally, ZZ, Sefton, Greer, Robbie, Zari, Surlinda, Ronith, and Merrill. All of them are there, but no blues and no greens. And in Hyperspace, there's no heroic.
No. Ah!
But Starboard Slash is there.
There you go. please play Starboard Slash. We worked so hard on this card. Suralinda going up by
I'm just waiting for the chat to catch up on that heroic not being in hyperspace. Oh wait, also no advanced optics in hyperspace.
What? How do you play? Oh wait, whoa! How am I supposed to play an A-wing without heroic?
You learn to
advanced
play
optics.
the game.
You learn to play. Fly now, fly. Oh man.
Side note: optics up 1 point to 5 anyway.
Oof. All right. Just keep on. Prockets or busts.
Prockets are hyperspace legal.
Yeah.
They are. So line up them bullseyes, everybody. You got boost.
That's right. Sefton, like we said, going up by 1 point. Suralinda going up by 2. And Warby sitting at 35. I don't have the original number on that one. Do you have that one?
Warby?
Mm-hmm.
Same, and Suralinda went up by 2, actually.
Right, 33 to 35, right?
Yes.
Okay. So yeah, going up by 2. By the way, what I'm doing right now is I'm filling out our tracking doc right now, just kind of as we go along, so that we have our record of it. Some of you guys have the link to it. The points change. That column is not updated because I didn't have time to update the formulas. If you guys are looking at it. All right, let's move on to our hunk of junk here, looking at the Millennium Falcon. And it looks like Han Solo goes down a point, 63 to 62. Rey, 68 to staying there at 68. Chewbacca down by 1, not seeing much play, 61 to 60. And the Resistance Sympathizer also down a point to 58 points from 59.
None of them hyperspace legal.
My thematic ship
not allowed.
No, no pancakes.
In resistance. We'll clarify that one.
That's we have a pancake available for you guys later on. All right. So we have 2 Poe Damerons now, right? And I realize I never put in a row for the other Poe Dameron. Let me go ahead and
row the boat for the other Poe.
That's right. Row my Poe.
Big Poe changes.
All right. So let's go ahead. All right. Now that I have that updated here. So our Trigger Happy Flyboy, the original Poe, okay, this one, goes from 67 to 62. It was at 67. People weren't playing it. I see it. All right. Pretty solid. Now that Resistance Commander, cheaper, as per our suggestion and prediction, should be cheaper than the regular one. 60 points there. What was the original points on that on the Resistance Commander?
65. Both went down 5 points total. Basically.
That's huge.
That's
so many points.
What? Honestly, good job. This theoretically should put Poe on the board more. He's always been a little more overcosted in my mind. I hope this will bring him more into light, especially, yes, both Poes are hyperspace legal, by the way, so play whichever one you want.
Follow your heart. All right, let's see what else we got here. Elo Asti going down a point, 55 to 54. So that is now our cheapest, I believe, right? Cheapest Initiative 5 X-Wing? Is that correct?
9 them staying the same at 55.
Yeah. Tim and Wexley going down a point to 52. Honestly, seeing his points go down, he starts, I think, to become a really tempting take because of his ability to have that flexibility of opening and closing those wings at will.
Yeah,
I like that.
Both Temens went down 1 point. So the Snap and the Black 2 version.
I like it. All right, looking at Cara Kun going down by a point to 50, a.k.a. Blue Ace. Jess Pava, where you at? Actually, looks like my sheet is in different order than on the
So Pava's the same.
All right.
51. Just let me know what you have next. I can kind of read it off.
Sea Striker.
Sea Striker went down 1 point, 49 to 48.
Jackrus Tubbs. What about the Tubbs?
Tubbs went down only 1 point.
Only one?
He should go down like 3 or 4. But
Come on. All right. Bastion.
Same, 47.
The Black Squadron Ace.
Same, 47.
Red Expert.
Down 1, 43.
And the Blue Squadron.
Rookie down 1 to 41.
Ooh, it's creeping in that.
Bit closer.
It's getting dangerous.
There's no way they can let that happen. 5 Resistance X-Wings? Come on. Talk about beef spam. 7 health. 35 health total on 3 attack die ships that can move really fast. Oh boy.
That's we're getting 1 more point chance in the chat. 1 more point.
Yeah. Hyperspace legality. Every single T-70 unique pilot is in there. 0 generics.
All right, they're pushing for that that theme. Honestly, I really like that as a arcing theme for the hyperspace of the Resistance, because we do get to learn a lot of the individual names thematically in the movies. I like that.
Yep, I agree. All right.
That's it for the pilots. Yeah, go ahead and run me, because it'd be easier on your end. Go ahead.
Yeah, I can do it. So. BB-8 stays the same. We have, let's see, BB Astromech regular stays the same. M9G8 down 1 point. Our favorite droid to allow us some rerolls for our friendly ships that we lock. Bucket R1J5 is down 1 point. R2D2 stays at 6. R2 Ha down 1 point to 3. We got C-3PO crew down 1 to 5, so keep an eye on that one, especially with the S-foils from Tem and Wexley with calculate and other calculate shenanigans that is now more available. Chewbacca crew down 1 to 4. Han Solo crew down 1 to 3. Corsella down 1 to 5. Pizza Bot down 1 to 5. Finn,
wait, what's
Finn?
Pizza Bot? Which one's that one?
PZ.
Oh, PZ. Okay, sorry.
Pizza Bot. Finn Gunner down 1 to 9. So still helping Ray out a little bit without directly decreasing Ray. Ray Gunner down 1 to 13. Page Gunner down 1 to 6. Overdrive Thrusters got a scaling increase. Starts at 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 instead of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Heroic. Hold on, let me double check something, because I'm seeing Heroic on this spreadsheet as 1-2. I wonder what makes the difference. Is it agility?
Ooh, that's a great. Let's do a little experimentation.
I think you'll have to pull it up because it's not.
Yep, I got you here.
Oh yeah, yep. It sounds like.
Let's add some ships to my list here. I'll add a Fireball, which is 2 agility, and we'll add a A-wing here.
Yep.
Let's see. On the A-wing, Heroic. Where are you? Heroic is listed at 2 points there.
Okay.
And if we open up Yeager, we got Heroic. Yeah, it's based on agility.
Okay, so it is not. Wow. So I already thought so. As much as I harp on Heroic, I think Heroic is actually pretty good on 2 agility ships, and it makes those tanky T-70s that much more annoying to deal with. So watch out that, like, the Reds, a lot of these T-70s went down, and Heroic stayed the same for them. It's funny that Heroic is more expensive on 3 agility, even though it's mathematically worse on 3 agility, though.
You know why that is, right, Ryan? It's
Why?
completely perception. It's completely perception. It's that flip of feels bad. When somebody rolls 3 agility and get 3 blanks, and they roll and they get the 3 natties, everybody remembers that moment, not all the other ones in between.
Sure.
That is literally a perception change. It's a less feels bad. Yes, is the math dumb? Sure. But we're emotional beings.
Whatever. We'll figure it out. Ferrosphere paint down 1 to 4 points. And then black 1 up to 5 points from 2. Which is interesting because later on we'll see the new points for the Tri-Fighter Intercept boosters when we kind of based its price off of some discussion dealing with things like Black 1 that are one-time use or limited use slam. So that's interesting. They are definitely so if you're taking Poe and you're taking Black 1, you didn't decrease your points as much as you used to.
You didn't know?
Oh, you didn't know?
That's right. All right, cool. There's some other cards that we're kind of glossing over. We're focusing on some of the bigger changes there. Let's move on over to the Republic. Yeah, let's figure out. Let's see if
I was trying to think if there's any crazy hyperspace legal based things. Let's see, tech slot, Ferrosphere paints in there for resistance. I already mentioned the crew stuff. I already mentioned heroic. I think that's it because there is no ships that can take gunner and resistance that are in hyperspace. So, oh wait, overdrive thrusters. Is that hyperspace legal? Let's see. Let's do. Oh, and no backwards tail slide in hyperspace. Black 1 is in hyperspace. Should be. Just making sure. And then overdrive thrusters is in hyperspace.
So this is a small surprise. This is super random, but I'm really surprised that this X-wing is not part of the background. It's really cool that it's over the edge here, but you totally can just completely steal the asset. Like, oh wait, just copy. Drag it to the desktop. Sorry, I was curious. It's like that's interesting that they have that overlapping. Anyway, let's go ahead and take a peek now at the Galactic Republic. Boom, boom. Let's add some ships. Boom. All right, starting with those ARC 170s. Looks like we got some stuff going down right away. Right away. You're on those hyperspace changes. You ready?
You want me to do that first?
I mean, just as we go, one ship at a time. Just want to make sure you had it pulled up.
Yeah. We're good.
All right. Oddball in the ARC 170 down to 48 points from 49. Sinker is 54 points. That is the same cost. Wolf going down by 1 point to 49. Jag staying the same. 7 Squadron, same. And 104th, the same.
Only generics are hyperspace legal.
Only the generics.
No oddball in the ARC.
Battle of Annotation, here we come.
But it's both generics. So they've gained the ability to take the 104th battalions, where they only had the opportunity to take the 7th veterans before.
Okay. All right. I see you, FFG. And now we go to the BTLB Y-Wings. Right off the bat, Anakin Skywalker down 2 points. I mean, I'm not surprised. When was the last time you saw an Anakin in a Y-Wing plate? Not?
When was the last time I saw a Y-Wing plate other than broadside's probably a better question, too.
True that.
But
now,
I don't know if this still gets people to take him anyway, but it went down, I guess. Sure. Okay.
That's right. All righty, let's keep going here. Oddball in the Y-Wing going down by 2 points. Matchstick going down by 1 point to 42. Broadside, not surprised to see it stay the same. I'm actually surprised that
he didn't go up.
That's exactly what I was going to say. Like just like 1 point, it is effectively the best Y-Wing. And even with Anakin going down and these other ones going down just a little bit, I still go broadside, still the best value.
Yeah, like I still don't take any other Y-Wing than broadside probably, unless it's Goji, because I wanted to pay for a red but I just get Goji for free, so whatever.
Bonus. The Shadow Squadron veteran, but Goji staying the same at 29. R2-D2 going down by a single point. The Shadow Squadron generic stays the same at 31, and the Red Squadron at 29.
Also, yeah, if you don't mind that change from focus to calculate, and you open up a crew slot instead of a gunner, R2-D2 is now the same cost as a Shadow Squadron veteran.
Nice.
Hyperspace-wise, only the named ones, no generics.
No generics. Okay, so shaking it up there. So basically, it's broadside. Cool.
Yep. Or they're just telling you you're taking R2-D2 or Goji. You're not taking Shadow or Reds.
Alrighty. Now
I'm not sure.
Go ahead.
No, we'll wait till the generic upgrades. There's a. Well, no, I'm mentioning it now.
Go ahead. Do it now.
0 turret upgrades in hyperspace.
So broadside is actually hyperspace destroyed. Illegal.
That's probably caveat there. 0 turret upgrades in hyperspace, unless we see the PDFs later and it's clarified and there's one, because we've seen one bug in the app so far, but it's only been one. We'll get to that later.
That's hilarious. All right.
Yeah. So you can take broadside, but you don't get his ability.
It's like, do you want it? You can. You can.
You can have it, but you can't.
Everybody's favorite ship here, the Delta 7, Anakin Skywalker coming down by 1 point from 62 to 61. Obi-Wan Kenobi staying the same at 49. Plo Koon is the next one on our list here. Plo Koon at 45 is the same. Luminara at 42 is going down by a point from 43 previously. Barris staying the same, 38 on both sides. Mace Windu still 46 points across the board. Sassy Tin down by 1 point to 42. Ahsoka Tano going down by a point, 43, and the Jedi Knight staying the same at 37.
Ahsoka going down is neat. She's always an underrated ship in my mind. I don't know if Anakin's going to see any more play going down, but all right, here's the big one.
All right, the new stuff. Let's go. I know I have a lot of people.
No. Hyperspace legality for the
hyperspace. Sorry, go ahead.
Only Jedi Knights. Generic only. Destroyed. If you want your Jedi, you get to take them in the ETA too.
It's the hyperspace legal is the you need to buy the next ship.
I mean, so I kind of saw this coming. If they were coming out with the ETA 2, that they would rein back in the Aether sprites. But if you can take a Jedi Knight with Delta 7B now in hyperspace, you get both configs. It's not just CLT, but you're not going to get 7B on the named ones because the named ones don't exist.
There you go. I like that. Okay. Interesting change. And for our Republic players out there, just having a little bit of flexibility, something a little bit different that they can play with is always nice. All right, I'm right now I'm typing the names of our next pilots here. We have the ETA-2, brand new ship as of this weekend. By the way, all these points changes will be legal for this weekend's Lima Open stream that we're going to be here live this weekend. So make sure you guys have those notifications on for Twitch so you guys don't miss it. All right, Anakin Skywalker here, 56 points. Obi-Wan Kenobi, 49. Ayla Sakura, 51.
Deservedly higher than Obi. Maybe questionable if it should be more than 2 points, but we'll see.
That's right. Shakti, 44. Jedi General, 41. And Yoda, 48. Go ahead.
Shakti that's a good price.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I believe, looking at all through these, all of the named ones for sure have talent slots. So these are first well, besides Baby Annie, these are our first Jedi with talent. The ship has cannon slot, it has a mod slot, it has an astromech, and then a force power. Unless you're Yoda, you get 2 force powers and no talent.
You're not talented. You just really strong with the Force. All right.
Yep.
So some of the, I know some people were worried about this ship on the offensive level, and were worried that you'd only get Force. Being able to see both of those on there does give you some flexibility. I like that.
Does the Jedi General have a talent or no?
It does not. It does not.
Good to know.
Now, somebody did mention that under Force powers that Anakin is able to take. There it is. Hate. My dark side boy. All right. Now I'm curious, just kind of visually, does it say that anywhere here besides it's just listed in the app builder, but I'm assuming that we would end up seeing that in the
yeah, like some sort of keyword on the PDF or something.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I know on the there is a column, at least in the old ones, they set up for it at least.
Hyperspace wise, all the named pilots there, so you can have Anakin, Obi, Ayla, Shakti, and Yoda. Force powers, so we had a couple new ones with so what's interesting is that Anakin cannot equip patience. That's a light side power.
That's right. Yeah.
But which patience is 2 points, and extreme maneuvers is 4 points. It does not initiative scale from what I've seen.
Yep, this is Anakin at 4 points.
Kylo's gonna like that. Just a tad.
He wants to be just like his grandpappy. He will be.
The new astromechs that came in that pack.
Mm-hmm.
I can go through it if you want it.
Go for it
right now while I'm here. We have R7A7, the one where while you perform an attack, you can spend a charge, change a hit to a crit. That is only 3 points. Not bad. Q7, the while booster barrel, you can move through obstacles and overlap. That is 4 points. And R2D2 scales on agility, 6, 8, and 10. 1 agility, 2 agility, and 3 agility.
All right, 6, 8, and 10. Subtle thing about the squad builder, I do like this change here. How they have the for flipping cards, they have both sides of the art.
That's cool.
All right, if you see that on Chopper, very cool, very cool. All right. Yeah, those ETA 2s. I'm excited to see those on the table. By the way, today is, I just realized, we're going live now. And I was like, all right, this comes out on a Tuesday. That means we have a whole day to kind of digest this and get ready for League Night tomorrow. And by the way, when we're done here, we're going to be sliding on over to Hexiled Gaming. I'm sure he's going to have a good time today. Scott's going to have a good time messing around with some of these new points. But of course, he does get the growing pains of the overlays probably won't be ready. Won't be ready. Oh man, F's in the chat for Scott there. All right, let's keep going here. The lat. There we go. Got it here. Hawk 54. Oh, I don't have my original points for this one. What are the changes you're seeing on your side?
Yep. So we have Hawk, who went from 55 to 54, down by 1. Mm-hmm. Warthog stayed the same at 54. Hound went from 52 to 50. And the 212th Battalion pilot went from 51 to 49. So if you want to run 4 lats, you can run 4 lats.
Whoa,
Is it
here we
good?
go.
No, it's not good.
But it looks cool on the table, Ryan. It looks cool.
Yeah, well, okay.
I'm gonna go downstairs. See, I have a section in the basement where it's like stuff to give away and stuff that I'm that's like my ships. I need to go grab one of the lats now and move it over to my collection. All right.
Hyperspace legal wise, Hawk, only the named ones. So no, in hyperspace you can't run 4 of them.
Ah, okay, not in hyperspace. Sad.
Still not good anyway. If it could, didn't matter. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't use your money on that. Only if you like it aesthetically.
But I won't do.
You have, if you do that, you have like, math in my head, 4 points worth of upgrades. Okay. One of them gets Wolfpack, sure.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't sound convinced. You don't sound as excited as the people are.
People don't. We have different opinions. See heroic.
See, likes, nice. Nutano1, thank you so much for the sub, man. All right, so looking now at the Naboo starfighters, all of them are the same except for Padme, who's gone down by a point.
Mm-hmm.
Now
Interesting for sure.
We've seen Padme show up a little bit here and there, kind of floating around in the galaxy's kind of area. We saw her float around the top 32 sometimes, or almost getting into the cut. We'll see what happens so far. Right now, we've only covered Resistance and the Galactic Republic, and we gotta start booking it here. All right, now we get into a new ship.
Mm-hmm.
The V-Wing.
V-Wing.
What can you tell me about the V-Wing?
Hyperspace legality for the N1s, all the uniques, no generics.
Okay. V-Wing, adding space on my document here, typing in V-Wing. I got to clean this up later. Slop. All right. Read me those points, Ryan.
All right. Do you want me to start with the high initiative or low initiative?
A high initiative.
All right. Oddball, 32 points. Contrail, 33 points. Click, 32 points. Tarkin, 34. Oddly, the most expensive. Has good ability, but should it be more than Contrail or Click? I don't know. Shadow Squadron Scout, 29 points. And the Loyalist Vanguard, 27. In hyperspace, only the generics, no uniques. Comes with a talent, mod, astromech, and config. Those unique configs, the Alpha-3E-esque is 1 point. That is the crit to ion tokens. And then Alpha-3B Besh is 2 points. Adds a bomb and the whole spend a target lock to change one eyeball to a hit.
All right.
And Sync Council and Precision Ion engines are in hyperspace. The new Precision Ion engines that came in that pack are 3 points.
Right there. 3. Looks like
I think solid pricing for them, to be honest.
They seem competitive. It seems competitive. Mm-hmm. We'll see.
I think the named ones aren't too expensive. They can definitely be some solid fillers. Even the I4 and above ones. Click, as we talked about before, as that R3 build where you lock your friends for that bonus, or Contrail as that cheap I5 starting at 33. Not bad.
All right, let's move over and take a peek. Oh, sorry, got to talk about this. Hyperspace Ring for the funsies is 5 points.
Oh.
This is right there.
You know what's funny about that?
What?
It's not in hyperspace.
You're not allowed to go into hyperspace in hyperspace.
Ring is not allowed in hyperspace. That's hilarious. Might be a bug, but not there.
And I mean, you can't even use it in extended anyway. Like, it's only for epic play, essentially, and thematic play. So.
Are we sure? Because it's in your list to click and extend. That's extended, right? That's your game mode?
Oh, you're right. I thought I read.
Well, I guess hit back on that button there, top left corner. And then I guess go to select game mode and see if extended changes that. No, not back button in the window next to select pilot.
I killed it. Where's the game? Oh, select game mode right there.
Yep.
Yeah, I just had it open. All right, cool. Let's go back to.
Go extended and see if it's still there. Because it maybe if you don't pick something, it could be literally anything.
Right. It's just kind of like a search engine. But yeah, It disappears. It was between here.
Okay.
It was between V-Wing and Starfighter. So confirmed.
All right, so
sad.
Confirmed.
And yes, some people are just jumping in right now. Yes, the app has been completely updated, new look, and the feel is much better. I'll tell you that, much better.
You can duplicate now.
Such a simple idea.
Ships. I know.
Alrighty, let's take a look at these the torrents, the workhorses of the Republic here. Oddball down by a point to 30. Kickback, the same at 30. Axe, 29, that's the same. Swoop, 28, that's the same. Tucker, 27, same. Blue Squadron, same at 26. And the Gold Squadron, same at 25. So Oddball getting a little love there, even though he's Initiative 5, staying the same points as Kickback. I'm surprised that we didn't see all the generics just go down a point. Like, why not just... Where are you seeing, that swoop meta? Where's that at?
Oh. I ain't playing that game. All the named torrents are hyperspace legal. No generics.
There it is. All right.
So if you want your oddball in hyperspace, you'll find it in the torrent and the turretless Y-Wing.
Turretless Y-Wing is that hard mode achievement.
Man, it was kind of like when the Nantex first had Ensnare taken off of them in hyperspace way back before the Nantex went way too far down in points, and people were like, why even have the ship here? It's like Broadside. Why even have the ship here in hyperspace with no turret?
Trying to take a peek at some of the other stuff here. Battle meditation. Did battle meditation go down?
I can go through the upgrades if you want.
Yeah, go for it.
All right, so C1-10P Astromech Chopper basically went up 1 point, 7 to 8.
Okay.
And then we have Delta 7B got an adjustment. It went down. Let me see here. Going backwards, 24, 20. So I6 is the same. I5 went down 1 point. I4 it went down 2 points. And then the rest of the way through, I believe it's 12 points.
So 12, 16, 20, 24?
Yes.
That sound about right?
Yep. I3, I4, I5, I6.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, one quick comment about the new app. If you have in your phone, it is like a completely new application. I actually right now, if I pull it up on my phone, I have two. All right, all other stuff's none of you guys' business, but you guys, right there. You guys see, I have two. It doesn't really matter. I don't have anything terrible on there, right? Oh my God, Dion has Bright Wheel to check on his daughter. All right, so right there, I have two X-Wing apps right there. All right, I couldn't find it in the store, by the way. I had to go to FFG, hit Squad Builder on my phone, and then it was like open in the App Store and just kind of sent me to the page. I tried searching for it at first, and it didn't come up. All right.
And Delta 7B is hyperspace legal, so that's changed, but you can only put it on a Jedi Knight.
Yep.
Battle meditation did go down.
All right, what are our numbers there?
3, 4, 6, 8. I3, I4, I5, I6. So at I3, it's only 3 points. I4, it's only 4. Then at I5, it's 6, and at I6, it's 8. So pretty usable. It went down 1 point on the I3, down 2 points on the I4, actually down 2 points the rest of the way. Clone Commander Cody went up by 1, so from 3 to 4. Clone Captain Rex, the have ships in bullseye, friends, get focused, weird thing, went from 4 to 2, so he's cheaper.
It was, oh, this is terrible.
This weird trigger combination doesn't happen enough. Why am I taking it?
Somebody asked a great question. Does it work offline? Let's find out.
Ooh, good call.
Let's see. I just put my phone in airplane mode. I'm gonna go ahead and close.
While you do that, I'm gonna go through hyperspace legal for Astromechs for Republic. in which we have R7A7, Q7, and R2D2, and R4P44. Just those for Republic astromechs.
All right, cool. So I just opened the app, all right, on my phone, and it didn't give me like an error message. It gives me the sign in, sign up. It did have a little warning. It says you are offline. So see that pop up here right at the top. Actually, let me switch camera views here real quick. All right, so let me try to do that again. We'll open up the app. You'll see it pop up right there, or it did, maybe because I got to actually close it again. Let's close it all the way.
Probably.
There,
Dion, do you plan on posting this discussion on YouTube later?
Yeah, of course. Let's see. So I'm going to
try and sign in, maybe?
Yeah,
like,
we're gonna go ahead.
Like an error.
I'm just going to press plus, like to just kind of go for it. I want to log in later. It looks like it's letting me pick a faction.
Hey, works offline.
Look at them. Look. Oh, we got craziness.
But I guess the question is, if you're doing it not logged in, will it save your lists? And
we're gonna have to do
no.
We have to do more extensive testing. So what I'll end up doing is make it because I don't even remember my password. I'll have to make my password, make a list while offline, connect to online. But it seems like it's saving data on the phone. So I would assume the way it should work is that when you connect again, it ports over. Okay. So. It has maybe possibly moved into usable territory.
For Republic crew in hyperspace, you have Fives, you have Wolfpack, Ghost Company, C-3PO, Kit Fisto, Plo Koon, Yoda, Ayla. A lot of the new stuff is in there. And then Gunner-wise, it's still Captain Rex and then Wolf and Ghost Company, since they both occupy crew and gunner.
We have a couple of people in the chat saying it saved and carried all my old lists when I logged in. I mean, that makes sense. It should be connected to your login. I did also notice when I went to go log in. Let me go ahead and do that again. If I go log in now, it actually gave me the option. Oh wait, hold on, I'm not connected to the internet. It gave me, I took a screenshot of it. Let me just go ahead and pull that up. It gave me the option to go to sign in through Steam, PlayStation Network, Google, Xbox Live, Nintendo, Epic Games, or sign in with Apple. Like, check the, yeah, look, I want to show you guys that. Like, it gave me a ton of options. It's like, look, please use our app. Look at all the different ways you can sign in. All right, that's everything. That,
really interesting.
Yeah. I thought it was interesting too. I was like, oh, Fun walking the chat says sign in with Nintendo. Whoop whoop. I mean, I don't know. You know, I don't want to speculate, but the idea that they're allowing you to connect from all different things, I think it leads to. I like the flexibility. That's one of the problems with the old one, right? It's like it locked you in. You have to go through the FFG website and all this. It wasn't very user friendly. Wasn't as user friendly, especially to new people. All right, let's hop over to a new faction.
You know what? If this is one of FFG's parting gifts, I'm seeing a solid success so far. Only minor bugs here and there.
That's right. Let's choose a new faction.
True. Do we know what the people wanted next?
It looks like we're getting free Hot Runner. Let's take a look.
All right, so we're going Galactic Empire.
Galactic Empire.
I'll be switching to hyperspace. This is a much different list. Like, oh.
Alrighty. Here we go. We start with the gunboats. No change in the alpha classes.
Nope. I assume all the upgrade slots are the same.
Take a quick peek. Yeah, I don't see any
Don't see a
change
reason
there.
that they would change. Yeah, and I assume the configs still add the same stuff. Okay.
Yeah, nothing crazy
No
there.
surprise, no gunboats in hyperspace.
No.
No.
Lambdas are looking, they're exactly the same. No changes there. And to quick peek at...
Kaki always have a talent? Was that a thing? I mean, I never cared to put a talent on a shuttle, but... Oh, wait, you still had something else clicked.
Yeah,
you
I
had
said something
Parsami.
else. Yeah. Yeah, no talent there.
No talent for shuttle pilots.
Are you good at your job? Yes. Too bad. Alrighty. Yeah, lambdas are the same. Let's head over to the V1s. Looking at the Inquisitor.
Oh, yeah, no lambdas in hyperspace either.
No lambdas in hyperspace. All right. This looks the same at a quick glance. Yeah, no change here. Any hyperspace?
Yes. Only generics. So just the Inquisitor, just the Baron of the Empire.
All right. Yeah, so the change there is before Fifth Brother and Seventh Sister were in, right? And the generic Inquisitor was not.
Before, when the V1s were added, yes, it was Seventh Sister, Fifth Brother, and Baron. Now the only force using V1 is just the generic Inquisitor.
All right. So yeah, we're not going to worry about updating this document right now. I'll do this on my own time. But just to kind of show you guys the change there. Move over. Right there. This last column is what it was, and now we're just getting those two. I like that because I mean the Inquisitor, Seventh Sister, and Fifth Brother, they're such good buys that they became almost auto includes in those type of lists. All right, moving over to the X1s, everybody's favorite platform. What? Darth Vader went down a point?
Up. Should be 67 to 68. That's
a 66.
It went down 1 point. Yep.
Order
went down 1 point.
66, baby.
Execute. He did it as Darth Vader. He executed Order 66.
And I think that might be the only change. Yeah, that's the only change.
It is the only change. You ready for the hyperspace changes?
Go for it. Hit him
only generics, not even Darth Vader.
Hit him with the hammer.
What?
Now, somebody in the chat is saying that I think Assorted Needles, Fawn, is saying that Afterburners went up a point. So he's still...
Afterburners, I think, is initiative scaled now.
Oh,
we'll get to that later.
So it's even for Vader. His price, essentially, because it extended your stapling on those Afterburners most of the time. Go ahead.
It's funny. Some of the chat Lou's just like, what even is hyperspace? We're figuring it out. It's a whole lot of this ship gets all the uniques or this ship gets all generics. And for as dartboardy as that feels about what ship gets what uniques and what generics, I don't care. I'm in to figure it out.
Oh, I like it. Okay. Cool. Now, I guess you do maybe get some value if you're willing to fly Darth Vader without Afterburners, go the William Haguewood route. Maybe. We're both a little sus on that, but you could try. Let's keep it going here. Let's look at these TIE Reapers. Quickly looking, everything's the same there.
Hyperspace, only the uniques.
All right. What about the OP TIE Aggressor? Did we get any change?
I will say, since we're... spoiler alert, this is... Oh, no. My bad. We may continue. It is not the only crew carrier in hyperspace.
Oh, okay.
It's probably going to be the only viable crew carrier in hyperspace.
All right. Aggressors.
You were on the Aggressor, yeah.
Yes, the Aggressor here. At quick glance, everything's the same. Galactic Championship staying the same there.
Not in hyperspace.
Well, there you go. They kept them out.
Not allowed.
What about
we'll get to the thing later that actually got points changed that matters for them.
Yep. I was gonna click on it. I was like, nope, spoilers. That's what everybody wants to know. All right,
But
so
you don't get to know.
we
Not yet.
Punishers, no change here. Everything's staying the same. Our torpedo launching, bomb loving ships.
Yep. Too many tubes for hyperspace.
And now, oh wait, what? Oh,
Yep.
oh.
Yep. Yep.
I'm owing at the
Not-
defender.
Not crazy, but it's there.
Yep. Okay, so Colonel Vessery going down a point to 81 from 82. Countess Ryad down a point to 79 from 80. Rexler Brath also going down to 78. The best defender that was already played a little bit, getting a little bit of value there.
Delta up by 1.
I'm not surprised there. I mean,
I'm not either.
It is clearly the best one. It is clearly the best one.
It's surprising how important it is to not get blocked, and it's harder to get blocked at I-1.
Mm-hmm. All right, so we might see defenders, those defenders see play. And I know anybody who's been flying Rexler already, it just goes like, they got a present.
Hyperspace legal defenders, too.
What?
Only generics.
Oh. The age of the Onyx Squadron Ace is what...
Age of the Delta. Are you kidding me?
I mean, you're right. You're right. I'm just trying to give those Onyx Squadrons some hope because nobody ever loves them.
Small spoiler alert. I've already built a list because Papa Palp crew is in hyperspace. So you can have Captain Faroff with Palp crew, 2 Delta defenders with some spare change.
Ooh, I like some spare change.
But good luck killing the defenders. But also they're I-1, so you never know.
This is true. Quick note, I see some people who are jumping in a little bit late. The PDFs have not been updated. They haven't been updated yet. I'm expecting for them to pop up sometime around noon. All right. Let's hit some interceptors. Interceptors look the same. Oh, no. Saber Squadron down a point to 35 from 36. That is the change that happens there.
Yep, and only generic interceptors in hyperspace. Chat was saying I might have said only generic Reapers. It is only unique Reapers if I said that wrong before.
Howl Runner down by 2 points. The Queen creeping closer to playability. Just a quick history on Howl Runner's points upon release was 40 points, changed in January of this year to 46, and now we're down to 42. Give me that hyperspace news, man. Give me the hyperspace news. Dramatic tension for drinking of water.
Let me make sure I'm reading this right. All uniques are available in hyperspace. Howl, Iden, Sane, Mauler, Scourge, Dell, Gideon, Valen Rudor, Night Beast, Wampa, but no generics.
The age of the TIE Fighter has returned. She's freed.
And Dion, I don't know if you went through all of them yet. Every single named TIE Fighter went down points to some degree except Night Beast.
Yep. Then I was doing that. I was like, wait a second. These are all just going down by 1. Yeah. Bunch of change here.
If all you people who are like, oh, my Imperial's in hyperspace, oh no. Look back at TIE Swarm, everybody. Also Palp Defenders, but yeah, that too. You're living in a generic controlled land or really good piloted generic, you would think normally generic based ships being TIE fighters. So if you love your TIE fighters, give them a new shot.
Insert bad boyfriend meme here. Oh my goodness. All right. Yeah. All right. It's lots of change there in those TIE fighters. And with them shifting down, I know that Howl Runner is not necessarily as cheap as she was, but you end up getting some of that space back that you would have, like, you could probably still fit your let's just try to build it here.
As I say, I was literally about to build a TIE Swarm right now.
Yeah,
to see what it looks like. Like if I build the Iden Howl, let's see if we do Iden Howl. We normally like Gideon in there. Gideon's good. We normally like having Wampa. Wampa's good, but do we have the ability to take Swarm Tactics? We do not. Swarm Tactics is not in hyperspace.
Okay. That was Gideon. I
But it doesn't mean you can't take Wampa. It's still a decision making on shots. It makes it difficult for your opponent. Let's do Del Mico. We like a little bit of extra defense. And then we could do Sane, or we could do Mauler. All right, so if you do no upgrades, you can do Howl, Mauler, Iden, Gideon, Del, Wampa. No upgrades. If you do the traditional build, where you normally didn't have Mauler, but you had something like, because you took upgrades, you took crack shot, you took other stuff, you know. You can go as cheap. Valen Rudor isn't bad, but at I3 is kind of weird. He doesn't really fly with a ton of things. You're probably looking more on the extended side where you can add an academy, so there is that too.
Yeah, I mean, if you change some of this stuff around, I mean, you got some space to do some stuff. One small thing.
There is no marksmanship in hyperspace, so Saint Morena a little bit less desirable.
Quick pet peeve, and I think this is something that they could probably update. So I was trying to build this TIE Swarm quickly, and I was forgetting which TIE fighters I hadn't added. When you click the plus sign, I go to TIE Fighters again. Everything is still available for me to click. Let's see, will it let me add 2 HAL runners? Okay,
that'd be weird.
It will let you, but it tells you that there's an error. Okay. So that's cool. Well, then I would say that my critique. Yeah, okay, it's just showing me which one is the bad one. Delete that pilot. All right, cool. My critique would be, I don't like that when every time I added a pilot, it completely reset my search bar instead of just adding the pilot in.
Yeah.
Right? And you have to keep doing that again. That's a little bit annoying, but it's all right.
1 point off. I thought he could take it. Darn. I was 1 point away from making the ultimate added attack die TIE Swarm with Howl, Iden, Gideon, Scourge, Mauler, and Wampa. Like, Mauler, Scourge, Gideon, Wampa can all add an attack die in some capacity, but that's 201. 1 point away.
Just so close. So watch carefully. Watch carefully.
Yeah, at that point, I'd probably just take one of them out and add Del Mico. So, yeah, you know, a couple I5s, 3 I4s, and Wampa, TIE Swarm. That's with if you're not taking any upgrades. And I don't even know, the talent slots aren't that desirable, to be quite honest right now. Like, yeah, you got Predator and Deadeye Shot, but Snapshots in hyperspace, I don't remember if that was there before. So, hey, people who can add dice could take Snapshot, but then you're probably lowering a ton of your points on any of your other TIE fighters, so.
All right, looking at the TIE Phantom, everything's the same. No changes.
No hyperspace.
No hyperspace.
Not allowed. Get out of here with your cloaking.
You want to do what?
You want to do what?
The RB. Any changes there? I don't have the original points. I don't think so.
No points changed original. Do you want me to just lay out the points for you so you can type them down, or you get them later?
39, 37, 36, 34.
Yep. Hyperspace wise, only generics. So no Lighten, no Rampage.
Okay. Next, we move on to the TIE Bomber. TIE Bomber's got any love here?
No change, no hyperspace allowed.
Okay, and yeah, quick, just kind of peeking.
Kind of sad. I've always kind of liked the TIE Bomber, and I feel like there could have been, like, I don't know, put just the generics or just the named ones in there, and I would have been have been cool.
Okay.
I like my tubes, but I don't like too many tubes.
All right. Looks like some people are saying that there might be a couple of mistakes in the dials that we're seeing. Didn't quite see which one was the one they were talking about.
There's a weird like dial incorrectness on the image on there. I'm like, whatever. I'm not looking. We know what the dials are. They get put on cardboard.
That's right. We have the dials.
I don't think they're ever going to change dials. If they do, that'd be a drastic change.
Excuse me?
What?
All right, going to our TIE Strikers here. Looks like at a quick glance, Duchess is the same, Pure Sabak the same. We're doing anything in those generics? Anything? No, all the same.
All the same. Only generics allowed. No uniques in hyperspace.
They're keeping Duchess out. Keeping her out. Let me in. I just want to move after all your ships. And then we get to the decimators, and it looks like everything's the same there.
Yep, and so this is why I said the only other crew carrier is just the generic. So no rack, no Morniki, no Oiken. For the Imperial-based upgrades,
Let's talk about crew first. Let's hit those crew.
Yep. Admiral Sloane. Going to the highest cost she has ever been, to 12 points.
No, my queen. No.
She deserves it, to be quite honest.
It's true.
They kept bringing her down, and I'm always like, you sure? I think she started at 11 or 10, and then just went down a little bit, and then take her right back up. Grand Moff Tarkin, from 6 to 4. So down by 2. Those are the only points changes. I can quickly go through some of the Imperial upgrades to see what's hyperspace legal. For crew, we have Callus, we have Death Troopers, and we have Palpatine, as I mentioned before. We have, I think there's at least one other. Let me check. The new talent Ion Limiter Override is in hyperspace. Ruthless stays in hyperspace. And I think that's it. Let me double check. They don't know Gunner. Talent's already in there. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, Dauntless is still in there. Let me check the TIE Brute. Make sure there isn't any reason for them to take out one of the configurations. I wouldn't think so. Yeah, they're both there. Yep. Not many crazy hyperspace adjustments on there. I mean, well, I guess it took out pretty much. There is like only Palpatine Inquisitors as your use as force in hyperspace for Imperial. You're about to play a whole lot of just good pilots from the Empire or generic pilots from the Empire.
A quick note on Tarkin, okay? Let's note that he started, upon release in 2nd edition, started at 10 points. And it went
now the combination of Krennic and Tarkin, which you normally need to take, is 8 points.
There you go. There you go. It's been going down, down, down. Alrighty. Natano1 speculating that maybe now that we have a half-decent app here, that we'll start getting points on the app first before we get PDFs. I could see that.
Especially, well, it's already happened now.
Yeah, the first time we have evidence. 1 of 1 occurrence.
1 of 1. Proven correct.
All right,
Heroic saved me on the triple blanks. Proven correct.
Yep, exactly. All righty, let's see. Which one? Let's go Scum next. Let's stay with the OG trilogy here. Let's stay with the OG trilogy.
Okay. Big list. Biggin. Oh man. If you thought hyperspace adjustments for Imperial was interesting. Oh, buddy. This is fun.
Alrighty, let's boom. So quick, just kind of peeks over. Looks like IGs are the same. Y-wings. Oh, that looks different. 46. We got Drea Renthal.
Went down 3.
Fallen 707 was asking, was 5th Brother Gunner hyperspace legal? I'm not sure if you can take a quick peek at that. It's a good question.
Don't believe actually. So I don't think any gunner slot was actually. Well, wait, no, it would have been decimator. Okay, let me double check that. I didn't go to that. Back, game mode, hyperspace here, patrol leader, gunner. No, this brother is out of hyperspace, out the airlock. Yeet.
So there in the Y-wing changes, we did see Drea, the pirate lord, go down from 49 to 46. I mean, she's good.
Interesting.
She's good. We saw XY during the Galactic Championships use her to great effect with some M3A swarms. I'm curious if we have any M3A changes here. Maybe they might have gotten just a couple more points available. Let's get to the any changes there in the Y-wing hyperspace legality.
Hyperspace wise, no Y-wing and no aggressor.
All right, the YT 1300 points wise, completely the same. Go ahead.
Hyperspace only the uniques. Makes sense. Han, Lando, L3.
Fang fighters at a quick glance here looks like
We got the escape craft or the Fang fighters.
Oops, yeah. Escape crafts, no change in points. Any
And
hyperspace?
all of them are hyperspace legal.
All of them. All right.
So Marcel can get his autopilot drone in hyperspace.
They did it just for him. Wait, what? Did Joy Rekoff went up in points?
No, down. He was 52, down to 47.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I was looking at the wrong line of comparing my vision here.
You were looking at Cad Solus. And
Yeah.
Yeah, they basically treated him like Goji or R2-D2. It's like, hey, here's this named person that has an ability. Take him. He's the same as the generic.
All right.
Hyperspace wise.
Whoa. What?
Hold on. Hyperspace wise, for the Fangs, only the named ones. So, but we have old Tarok back. In
Ryan,
hyperspace.
they have a mod slot.
Oh, damn. What?
Except for Fenrau.
Wait.
Or the...
Only Fenrau doesn't have a mod slot. Wow. Look at that. You know what? That's weird, because to be quite honest, if Vader's allowed to have afterburners, why can't Fen? Right? They hit very similar in power. They're overall, like, sure, Fen has more dice, but Vader is way more consistent.
Takes away the stealth device.
And there is stealth device. That could be a problem.
Yeah. So,
but, yeah, that's cool. I like it. I always kind of thought the Fangs should have had a mod.
I mean, they were the only way to get afterburners.
They were. So
Upon
Old Tarok's
release.
got a mod slot. And, yeah, interesting.
All right. Fangs. I mean, they're still Fangs. Don't get shot at range 3 or range 2. Otherwise, you know, that new shiny mod slot you brought might just be extra points for your opponent.
The goal is turn 1, don't get shot. Turn 2, range 1. Leave. Rinse, repeat.
I like it. Somebody 8-bit deity in the chat was like, how about we just give Fen a afterburners only slot? Like, you can't put anything else in there. Do you want it or
No, I want... What's the most random mod slot I can put on him? I want electronic baffle only on him. Whatever.
I'm sure there's somebody out there going, maybe. Get rid of that stress, maybe. All right.
Too late to spend. Look, at least mine's usable, all right?
This is true. Now, let's talk about hyperspace changes for Fang Fighters. Anything?
Just the uniques, no generics. So that's big. That does adjust some of the 3 agility spam lists that we've seen that combo the Fangs and the Seeks. Octa Khan's notable list.
Let's hit
For hyperspace, at least.
everybody's favorite now, the fire spray. No changes in the points, but But your mall slot is gone.
And your 000 slot. Let's be real.
This is true. This is true. Yeah. So no.
Now,
no
is it
crew.
only on Boba or all of them?
Only on Boba. Oh, but he gets a second mod slot.
Yes. Boba gets a second mod slot, whereas he doesn't have crew anymore.
Okay.
So, like, Boba filled up his crew cargo with too many caught bounties. No room. Only carbonite.
That's right. I'm curious here really quickly. I'm gonna cheat a little. I'm gonna look into the future. I'm gonna pull up the fire spray for the Separatists.
Oh, sure.
And just kind of
while you're doing that, for hyperspace, scum fire spray, only the bounty hunter, no uniques. Boba, Iman, Kashka, not allowed. None of them.
Yeah, it's just Boba Fett's the only one with a different. Yep. So Scum Boba Fett only fire spray with the double mod and no no crew there. Smart.
Also, for the titles, for hyperspace, Andrasta, the new Slave One, and Marauder are only hyperspace legal, not the old Scum only Slave One.
Slave One did go up by a point, huh? It went up by 1? It was 5, wasn't it?
It was 5. It is 6.
Yes.
Woo.
Up, up, up.
Well, not enough. Woo.
Hey,
still can go on Boba and extend it. Oh no, bad. That's why I'm in hyperspace. I'm safe.
So real quick, Scott from Hexiled Gaming. I know we're coming up on 11 o'clock. I know you normally start at 11. Do you want to join us? Do you want to join us here, and then we can do a nice smooth transition after we finish? Sure, just tell me where to be. I'll share the link with you right now. Hold on, I gotta not share my screen so I don't can't give away the links. Oh man, this stuff, man, it's crazy. I love it. So, what's your favorite change so far?
I'm gonna go through some of the non-change stuff that.
Go for it.
So the G1As, no points change, no hyperspace. The Hawk. For the Scum, no points change, no hyperspace. The Jumpmaster, no points change, all of them hyperspace, generic and unique. And actually, I didn't check to see if the slots changed on the G1A, Hawk, or Jumpmaster. I'll do that really quick. Looks like Jumpmaster looks to be the same. Change game mode, extended.
Did we get any Moldy Crow changes? Did you hit the Hawks yet?
Yeah, I hit the Hawks. Not seeing any slot changes, but I do believe Moldy Crow went down 2 points. 16 from 18.
Value. Hello. All right, I have sent off the invite to Senor Hexiled.
We have the Kirax fighters who did get changes.
Okay, let me try to get caught up here. So you said G1As, no change in price. Jump Masters, same thing. Hawks, were there any changes points wise in the Hawks?
Not on the pilots themselves and not on the upgrade slots that I could see.
All right, let's hit the Kirax.
But it looks like hyperspace legal wise, all the Jump Masters are there.
Ooh.
Which is interesting.
Guys, I see Kirax fighters going down in price here. Talonbane Brobra down 2 points. Bruh. He's a bro, man. Talonbane Cobra from 50 to 48. Graz the Hunter from 46 to 45. Vector Hell 44 to 43. Justero also down a point to 41. Black Sun Ace down 2 points to 38. And the Cartel Marauder at 37. Huh.
Yeah.
Can you still play that jousty squad that the Scum players were playing for a while last Worlds?
You mean the Torkoal, Torkoal, Moldy Crow, Seavor, and 3 Kyrexes? Yeah, and that just got some room.
Right.
Like a lot more room again, which is interesting.
Hello there.
Hello.
Sorry, I don't have a camera right now. It's attached to the other computer.
How dare? How dare you? We just get your awkward face, your little emoticon there.
I actually don't know what you can see. I'm a little afraid.
It's it looks like a
profile pic. The chat thinks it's saucy.
It's a profile picture. It looks like it's maybe 4 to 5 years older. You look like you're not a father yet. And you're
wearing a hat with a headset on. And you look like you're a gamer.
And looking off in the distance.
Okay, you pulled a lot from that one photo. Good job. I'm gonna say all that's true.
I don't see the stress of parenthood in your eyes yet. That's why.
Nor will you ever.
All right, man. We are now we just went through the Kirax fighters. All of them nearly went down in points.
None hyperspace legal.
None hyperspace legal.
None allowed. Also, interestingly enough, I noticed Scum's specific talent Fearless is not hyperspace legal.
I mean, it's clearly the best one. Like out of all of the specific faction ones.
So. I had to think about that for a second.
Heroic? Really? You think Fearless is better than Heroic?
Yes.
I hope that's sarcasm.
Absolutely not. I mean, maybe I'm still in the 1 point mindset, but 1 point Heroic.
It is 1 point on 2 agility, so I do think that retaining value with decrease in T70s, people got to watch out for that.
Right.
It just makes it so now Heroic is not an auto include, which is nice.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, especially when
I'm
advanced optics went up 1 point on A-Wings too. Not just on A-Wings, just advanced optics up to 5, by the way, everybody. Spoiler.
Maybe my hate for these A-Wings will go away. I don't know. This is Scum time. Let's let go of the past. Let go of the future's resistance, right? Mm-hmm. Let's talk about some Lancer class pursuit crafts. You got those points pulled up, Scott?
I do not. I was just going to let you read them to me. Okay, now I have to do work? Okay,
oh, no,
all right.
I'll read them to you. I'll read you a lullaby. It's fine.
We can do these Scott Reacts.
There you go. Scott Reacts. You ready? Okay. Asajj was at 69. Nice. Down to 68 points. Ketsu was at 6. I'm sorry. This is incorrect. Incorrect data. No, did I say it right? I did. Ketsu was at 67, down to 66. So down a point there. Sabine, the never played Lancer class, not even in 2nd edition, from 59 to 58. And then the Shadowport Hunter, the one that I really want to be good, from 55 to 54.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, I look at those 1 point drops as like, hey, look at me. Like, please consider me. They're not enough to really change your squad building that much, but please pay attention.
No hyperspace allowed for them.
Not allowed. Not allowed. All right, let's move on to everybody's favorite ship, the Kimogila. Looks like Tarani, the same. Dalen, the same. And the Cartel Executioner, the same. You know, I'm not surprised that we kept everything the same there, especially that the stat line in the Cartel Executioner is actually really, really good for the price. It's the maneuverability that kind of sucks.
I just don't know if you still take any one of them except Snapshot Tarani.
I've always loved R5P8 cartels. I will say the contraband change hurts them a little bit that's kind of an auto include with those guys because, like you said, the dial's so bad. Being able to 4K and contraband always helped. Now they're a little bit increased.
Yep, and we'll get to that exact change in a bit.
Oh, sorry, spoilers.
Oh,
Spoilers! I love it.
We've been spoiling stuff as they come up in conversation.
All right, so taking a look.
No hyperspace allowed for them either.
Not allowed. Get out. Get out, you weird ship. Not thematic. All right, Sarasu. We're in the M3As. All right, I know a lot of people are worried about these. Sarasu down a point to 40 points from 41. Looks like some of the other ones are the same, though. Genesis Red still at 31 points. Leighton is the same at 30. Quinjast still 30. 31 there. Tensari Point Veteran is one of the more played ones. It's the same. Gargor, 28 points. That's the same. Enoldra.
I think she went down one.
Enoldra, I still have listed. I have that listed at 30. Still at 30.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah. Sunny Bounder looks the same. Cartel Spacer, the most popular one, also the same.
So
yeah,
a lot of people are questioning why that's all staying the same. We'll get to the generic upgrades later. Why?
Yeah, that's exactly what I was going to say. Maybe some canon changes in the future, but yeah,
Right.
it is a little. Those are very efficient ships, and it looks like nothing really happened to them, but we'll see.
Little nudge. You could change their tools, and that can change the way that you would build them anyway.
Very much so, I think. I think even though the points stay the same, we were barely able to fit a certain combination of cannons that have now changed. Also, all of them are hyperspace legal, unique and generic. They're all allowed.
All right, looks like we just got a note from Flies over 21 in the chat that the Rebel PDF just got dropped on the website, but all the others have been erased. So looks like they're actively updating them now. We'll give them a couple minutes. Keep an eye on it. Flies 4 21. You're our boots on the ground there. Okay.
Yeah, for anyone who wants to update us for any weird anomalies that we've already went through, please do in chat.
Yeah, let us know if there's any difference between those PDFs and the app, please.
Oh, that is a whole nother rodeo, isn't it?
Yeah. Why? I don't want to be accounted for looking at that back and forth. Chat can help us with that. You guys got homework.
Looking at the modified LN, no change there.
Yep. Hyperspace wise, only Ahav, Overseer Yushin, the Surveyor, and the Sentry. So I think that means everyone except Proach and Seevor. I'm not surprised Seevor's not in hyperspace, but Proach, I mean, whatever.
What in the world? Okay. Let's get some quad jumpers in the chat. All right.
Oh, yeah. Super weird. Like, what? Okay.
Scott, have you seen this? Have you seen the points on this quad jumper?
So I'm actually looking at the list on FFG's site because the scum list is up. I see Zuvio went down.
Yeah, all of them
right?
are 29.
They're all 29
points. It doesn't matter anymore. Shoot what you want.
Hilarious. There we got some Hexiled and some GSP quad jumpers in the chat. Oh my god. It is definitely the most odd pointing out of everything that we've seen, where it's just they just slowly squish the quad jumper into the, like, do what you want, man.
Well, because the I-1 still has so much value, right? Like, honestly, the difference in value is so minimal. It's literally just do what you want, man. Just pick one.
It's like you have to pick your favorite child. Like, I love Zuvio's ability, and I love having an I-1 tractor. I love Uncars. Like, it's not an easy pick, even with those points.
I could argue Sarko Plank could be 1 point less than all of them, and I wouldn't immediately still take Sarko.
Yeah. It's true.
Zuvio, one of the best places for composure in the game. You missed that tractor. Who cares, baby? You get the focus.
Love it.
Yeah.
Maybe it turns out the quad jumper is the most balanced ship in the game. Like that one
We
ship
can
across.
keep all the same points, and we all matter.
Listen to this man.
None of them are hyperspace legal, though. Not allowed. Can't jump in hyperspace.
Knife to my heart.
Never see play there. Alrighty. H6 bombers, the Skirgs, no change on the
Hey,
points.
Dio, can you do a test real quick? Add
Yeah.
the title to one of them.
To one
Because
of.
yeah, just one of the Skirgs. Because it
okay.
sounds like some people in the app, it may just be the new upgrades for adding those slots, but some of them may not be added or removed correctly.
So it says remove. Remove crew, add sensor. So nothing listed there.
Well, just so click on it and then see what happens to the slots once you actually. Okay, so it looks like it seems like it did it correctly. There are some people mentioning that, like when you add a turret to a ship, you can't add veteran turret gunner, or when you add the Slave 1 title, you can't add the new Slave 1. You can't add a gunner slot. Seems some work, some don't. So it's not a same bug across the board. It varies.
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Cat.
Yeah, I can see that.
Hey, stop.
Did we say anything about hyperspace there?
None allowed. No Skirgs allowed.
No Skirgs allowed. All right.
No. Oh boy. Chat's going. Cat. Yes, I know. Hi. It's almost lunchtime.
Alrighty, let's hit those Vipers here. Looking at a quick glance, no changes on the point side.
Nope. None hyperspace legal either.
Why not? Why not, Scott? Why can't we have more cheap Vipers? Come on.
Yeah, I mean, we had them in hyperspace for a little bit, and it was a glorious time, but not anymore. Can't have everything.
Oh, wait a second. Wait a second. We might have something here. Somebody said, oh, no. Come on. Yeah, that's fine. I believe we're seeing in the chat, discard changes, that the title may have gone down a point. Listed at 7. Is this true? It is. Virago down a point to 7.
Yep.
Mm-hmm. So all those fat gurries out there, rejoice.
Free shield. It's coming.
Have you seen that title on any other ship besides Gurry?
Nope.
No.
I will say there's some funkiness with Dallin and Afterburners that's kind of fun, but not enough to take. You either go generic or Gurry.
All right, we're being told that all the PDFs are up. We'll go ahead and we'll switch to PDFs after we finish up Scum because we're right here on the bottom. All right, Nadru here. All right, we did see some changes in the Z95. Nadru down 1 point to 29. Bosk down 1 point to 28. Kato Lichos from 27 to 25. So that's down 2 points. Black Sun Soldier, the same point at 24. Binyari Pilot, 22 still, and the National Pup at 6.
I will say there are parties in my community that really want Nadru to be good. Nadru is still bad, even at 29. Sorry, guys.
RIP.
Sorry, hyperspace. We do have 2 hyperspace eligible. It looks like Black Sun Soldier and the Banana Pirate.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. And then for YVs, it was just the uniques. Any chance YV got a different? No, it looks like their upgrade bar is the same. I know their upgrade bar is huge, but they've messed with that one a bit. That's for sure.
Ooh, you know what? Props to FFG. This last points update. I like what they did here. Not only changing the number in the PDF, but also adding a highlight to the cell of that number makes it a lot more readable. All right, cool. Now we can actually take a peek at those crew at the same time. What are some of the changes? Cad Bane going down a point. Ketsu crew going down by 1. Lando, that's a change as well, was at 8 points down to 6.
Ooh.
Yeah. Lots Razi down.
Lando crew on YVs.
Yeah, man, using that reinforce to reroll has always been fun, and now it's a little more viable.
And the generic got 1 point cheaper.
Mm-hmm.
I've always liked the Trandoshan Slaver. I think that is solid place.
Yep.
Oh, interesting here. So Lats down 2 points to 5 from 7. Let's talk about Maul. Maul went down. Maul went
Thanks, not
down.
picking up Boba anymore.
That's right.
Yeah.
The Boba
Not
tax
allowed.
has been removed. It was at 12, now down to 10.
Maul's not hyperspace legal anymore, though.
Mm-hmm.
I used to like putting Maul on Asajj for 3 force points on that ship, and now it's not quite so bad. And you can take you don't have hate. Kind of used to be good on Asajj. Then the Sith infiltrators ruined it for us. But Maul is kind of a soft hate and a 3rd force point, so that's nice.
Yeah. I think that's probably Maul's new home. We're not sure how competitive it's going to be, but
Greedo Gunner's hyperspace now. Boba Fett Gunner, the Separatist one, is hyperspace. Boss Gunner hyperspace. Zam Weisel crew hyperspace. Kira and Tobias hyperspace. Razi, Django crew.
Boss
Gunner did go down a little bit. He's not been great in the past, so it's about time.
Andrasta title went down to 2 points.
Yeah, I was just going to point that out. Yeah, that's another change there in the fire spray, promoting some more bomb play.
Oh, there was a lot of promoted bomb play in the generic upgrades. We'll see that in a minute, or maybe 10 or more, because we still got more factions.
So we talked about Moldy Crow going down by points. That's -2 from 18, and the Slave 1 title going down by going up by 1 to 6.
1.
And we can see there, Slave 1, the Separatists, we got a little preview on it, only 3 points. So more in line with the other fire spray points there.
Mm-hmm.
I like that. Okay. Any hot takes on Scum before we move on to a different one?
No, I mean, it's surprised M3As didn't move a whole lot, but we'll get to that with the generic upgrades. I'm a little surprised that Drea went down. That's a little strange, but we'll see.
Yep. So, I mean, it may be promoting like, hey, Drea with the Seekses can be a thing, but we don't want with cannons, potentially. We'll see. We'll see how the points...
Yeah, at least one of those, yeah.
What's the next faction do you own? We own Rebel?
Rabbles. All right, so first change that we see is at the Ozatuk. Now, a lot of people were worried about this ship taking over the extended meta, and they did lower the price on the unique ones. Wolfwaro 54 to 53, Lorik down from 51 to 50, but the Kashyyyk Defender up from 42 to 44. Goodbye, flying carpets.
Bye-bye. To some degree. What is calculator? What fits now after 4 of them?
That's right. Copy. What can I fit in there? I mean, you can't fit a if you
24 points left over. Sounds like just a Z95.
Z95. You don't get coordinate. And I think that flexibility that AP5 was able to afford you before was absolutely massive. So,
and you don't get Sabine TIE Fighter, which was still pretty solid.
True.
You get Zeb at 23 spoilers, so he went down.
Oh, there you go. Zeb was like, play me, Carabast. Our E-Wings. Ooh, Corran Horn getting some love in the E-Wing. Down 2 points from 64 to 62.
Is it enough? We don't know.
All right. Some of our super sleuths in the chat pointing out that on the PDF, looks like ETA2 Anakin has both light and dark side keywords. So might be able to take patience.
Have that right. I'm going to quickly look and see if turrets are hyperspace legal, because that was weird to me.
Yeah, some people were saying that they were. That it wasn't a soft broadside ban.
You can't bring broadside.
Yep, yeah, Atticus in the chat flies over as well, has that. Let's move on to some Hawk 290s. Hawk 290s, Kyle Katarn going down by 2 points to 31. Everybody else is staying the same. Which one's Kyle? Kyle is the passive focus Hawk?
Pass
Yeah,
this guy, yep.
you can't see. I wish you could see my camera because I am dancing right now. Oh, I love me some Kyle Katarn. Especially with Jyn Erso, you throw a focus out, and then you can change it to an evade. It's at start of engagement, so you get to survey the battlefield and hand out a token, either a focus or evade. Really nice, spicy stuff.
All right.
And with Moldy Crow going down 2 points, I mean that's what's the net total on that? How much did Kyle go down?
By 2, so that'd be four total.
Four total points saved up.
Mm-hmm. All right, next change that we see here on the PDF is the RZ-1 A-Wings. We've been saying for a while that the points need to go down, and here it is. Now, Jake, maybe the one that you could argue didn't need it. Okay, going down here. Jake down to 34 from 36. Arvel 32 from 34. Green Squadron Pilot down 2 points to 30, and the Phoenix down 1 point to 28.
Yeah, I'm
job.
stoked, man. Yeah, great to see those RZ-1s getting some love. First, we get Starboard Slash. Don't know how much it helped them, but now we get the points reduction.
I'm going to say that Jake Farrell with Thread Tracers might be a staple in most Rebel lists, because not only can you pass focus, but now we'll get to the points of Thread Tracers. That's going to support a whole lot more. He can now use his ability to support high initiative, or use his ability to do a little bit of support on the low initiative and shoot before everyone for them to Thread Trace.
You know, we just noticed something real interesting here. We're about to hit. I was about to go on to T65s here, but if you take a peek in the Sheathipede, there's something real interesting here. Fen Rao in the Sheathipede. If you look under Builder keywords, there we have a new keyword. Hint, hint.
Hint, hint. Razor Crest win. Basically.
I want to see Baby Yoda as a pilot with Mandalorian as a keyword. Come on, spoilers!
Mandalorian's a keyword for him. Just like I can already see the alt arts of the helmet on his with ears popping out or whatever.
That's right.
You can get people who've made that art.
You can get your T-shirt, your the child T-shirt, GoldSquadronPodcast.com. I always be plugging. All right, let's keep on going here.
T65.
Know your ADPs.
Wow,
man.
That's a whole lot of blue. I've never seen so much blue before.
So let's see. It looks like the trend is everybody down a point approximately.
Mm-hmm.
Just trying to look at it really, really quickly. Let's see. Luke 61. That's 1 point. Wedge down.
The blue escort went down 2. The original 5X.
Garvin,
so when you take 5 blue X-Wings, you have 10 points remaining.
Yeah, so somebody in my chat was pointing out Cavern Angel Zealots with Contraband. Can you fit 5 of those? I know Contraband went up. Did they go down far enough for that?
No.
Okay. Never mind.
I think that used to fit. Doesn't now. I think. Maybe not. Maybe it might still have the same problem.
Oh, the red wait, this is actually a pretty big swing here. The red squadrons were at 43, went all the way down to 40. That's a 3-point swing
that's right.
there.
Yeah, you can do 5X at I3.
Ooh.
The only not hyperspace legal X-Wings are Wedge, Biggs, and Colby Sperado.
What? Why do you got to do it for Colby like that?
Because he got backwards tail slide, man.
Oh my goodness! Of course, just wrecked. Colby.
You know, the funny thing is, like, backwards tail slide isn't even hyperspace legal anyway, so whatever.
Another 3-point swing here in the X-Wings. Edrio 2 Tubes. People, we don't play it because of the weird action efficiency problems that it has. 45 points down to 42. And then also leaving Tenza down by 3 points as well, from 46 to 43. So it looks like FFG bringing down those partisan X-Wings into maybe a playable range.
Oh, also the Cavern Angel's not hyperspace legal either, but the other generics are.
Rude.
Yeah, I mean, especially when you break the Blue Squadron Escort hyperspace legal as well, and they're both 38 points now. Like they're both exactly the same. That just seems a little silly.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
All right, let's keep going here. Looking at the TIE LN fighter. Oh, we got some changes in our TIE fighter. Captain Rex down a point to 28 from 29. Ezra Bridger is going down by 2 points from 30 to 28.
So they're the same. Ezra and Captain Rex?
Mm-hmm. Free Force. So,
right? Is Rex's ability worth as much as a Force point?
not at that low initiative, usually not.
I mean, none of them were being played besides Sabine anyway.
Well, if you're lowering the points, you're trying to point people that way, but that is a confusing message.
Yeah, because now we have Ezra, Rex, and Sabine all at 28 points, and then Zeb at 23. Yeah. Again, another weird one.
Yeah, that is the opposite of the quad jumper problem, which is like, I mean, I'll take the force point, I guess, if I have to choose between those. Sabine's all right because of the maneuverability, but yeah, that's a weird one.
You just kind of move over and go, can I just not fly this ship? It's just kind of continue from there.
Yep.
Alrighty, and there seem to be no other changes in the points-wise for Rebels. Any big changes hyperspace-wise, Ryan, that you're noticing?
There's changes to the upgrades if you scroll a little bit further down for Rebels.
Oh, a little bit farther down. There you go. Sorry.
Yep, but it looks
pictures.
like overall there is actually 0 hyperspace changes for the actual pilots in Rebels, which is interesting.
I find
plenty of changes in the upgrades.
Notable here, Cassian Andor crew being able to look at people's dials, down a point from 6 to 5. Mind you, didn't see a lot of play, but is a good card. Sneaky good. A lot of people sleep on it.
I think people think about it as I'm going to get it wrong and then I'm not going to be able to use my card correctly. And it's like, man, just being able to look at somebody's dial is good.
Yeah, turns out the correct answer is dial in a move and then have another move planned that if you look at their dial and you dial in a move and expect them to do one thing, and then you guess the thing that would screw over your one move, and then you know it's either not there, or if it is there, hey, you got it right, now I get to fix it for the one that's going to really mess me up.
Yep. You got to be in the right headspace for Cassian crew, but he's good.
Mm-hmm.
Know what else is a good crew? R2-D2.
They're already trolling me in the chat, man. Get this regen garbage out of here.
That's right. Down to 8 points from 10 to 8. Han Solo's like, come on, buddy.
He's not hyperspace legal, but yep.
And let's see what else. We already talked about Maul, Magva Yarrow going from 8 to 7. K2SO also going from 8 to 7.
Selfless down 1 point from 3 to 2.
It's awesome. It is an interesting defensive ability if you're familiar with it, right? It's being able to pull a crit from a friendly ship onto yourself rather than the friendly ship taking. I think is it range 1, 0 to 1,
0 to 1 crit. Yep.
Cool.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I lived through those Rebel Beef days where you shot one ship and it got spread out among 4. It's probably not that bad, but I don't want to get back to those days.
The dark days. I remember.
Mm-hmm.
I made somebody rage quit a game with that squad. That's a story
Why
for
are you
another
laughing?
day.
You caused this person pain.
No. This is a story for another day because that person was super wrong. It was
okay. All right.
Yeah. Yeah.
They deserved it.
They came at me.
Mm-hmm.
They didn't have to.
First order. Let's move on over to everybody's favorite faction. It seems like, at least lately. Enhance. There we go. So what do we see
Lots
here?
of hyperspace changes here.
All right. We'll start by... there's no points changes in the Baron or the FO. Any notable ones for hyperspace changes while I get ready for SF?
So the BA, only uniques, and for the TIE FO, only uniques. So no cadets can be used in hyperspace. So malware, non-existent. Not in any point capacity for the cadets and the FOs. You can probably do a mix of named ones, but not as great.
So from a lot of the hyperspace changes that you're saying, Ryan, it seems like what FFG is doing is finding what is the best one of the best archetypes that are existent in this faction, and we're going to make it not legal in hyperspace, so that then you have a different meta for the faction in both of them. I really like that.
Generally, yeah, and they like completely axe out all generics or all uniques for a chassis.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
It's interesting.
All right, sliding to these SF changes, we have Captain Phasma, Backdraft, and LeHuse all down by 1 point. So 39 to 38, 2 times, and then 38 to 37 there on LeHuse.
And then only generics in hyperspace, no uniques. So if you want generics for fillers, you're going to be looking at the SFs.
Lieutenant Dormant starting to come out of timeout, creeping to 66 points from 70 as we flip over to the Upsilon.
Has he learned his lesson?
Oops, not in hyperspace.
If, by the way, just looking at the history, started at 60 points. Okay, we'll flip over to the doc here. Okay, where are you guys at? Right here. Okay, so Upsilon, Lieutenant Dormant started at 60, jumped up to 70 because of triple Upsilon, and now came down just a bit. Not quite halfway from the change, but at 66. I could just see. I'm just kind of like visualizing a like a child. Like, can I come out and play now?
Did you? So I think you went past the silencers because they have no points change, right?
Right. Yeah. Silencers, no
Okay.
points change whatsoever.
Hyperspace though, only the uniques, no generics.
All right. Go Kylo.
Yep, very much so.
Oh, we have our first points going up here.
Already with one of the new waves.
Right there. It was the, oh, this was good. How many points was Malrus at?
Let me check. First order, Malrus. 43. Only went up 2. So you're not killing the swarm in extended. You're just not getting Terex crew. Still a good crew, obviously.
Mm-hmm.
But only the named Xi shuttle pilots are in the First Order Courier, is not for hyperspace.
And then we roll down. All right. You were about to say it, Scott. You were speaking about Terex as we get to the upgrades.
Yeah, so Terex went up to 7. What did he start at?
6.
Is that just a point? Okay.
This is 1 point.
Yeah. That's the, this is better than, a little better than we thought. Just tick it up by 1. Hyperspace legal?
Yep. So is Commander Pyre, no change. Commander Malrus, hyperspace. Special Forces Gunner and Fanatical, Proud Tradition. Sensor Buoy, hyperspace. And Deuterium Power Cells are in hyperspace. But we have one of the more interesting change in points on the bottom there.
Oh boy. Yeah.
Does it fit again? Does it happen?
Hyperspace tracking data down to 2.
At least it's not hyperspace legal.
True. In extended, is trip ups back?
Maybe.
Let's see. Dormant 66, so it's actually 68. Let's just go with a couple of Starkiller bases. With 2 Starkiller bases with hyperspace tracking and Dormants with hyperspace tracking, you're at 188. You have room.
There you go. Fun.
So it exists. Again, kind of. I don't know how much room and what things had before, but yeah. I'll be safe in my hyperspace.
Somebody was mentioning in the chat that maybe Malrus may have actually gone down in points. It's just not marked.
Crew?
Her crew, yeah. She's listed as 7 on the PDF.
I would be surprised because I think she was overcosted originally. I don't think so. I think it's the same.
7 to 7. All right, cool. Just wanted to double check there. All right, cool. All right, and those are the points changes there for First Order. What do we have left? Separatist and then generics.
Generic
I think
upgrades.
that's it.
I just want to say, I mean, so Malorus went up, and in hyperspace, I guess you could build a Malorus and Zeta Squadron Survivor swarm with 4 of those. Is that okay?
It used to be 5, but that because Malrus went up even just 2 points, like that barely fit before. So
yeah, it'd be some combination of 4 of those and Malorus and maybe like backdraft. I don't know what's
I wonder. I wonder if instead of like Kylo, 3 cadets, and Malrus, if you could do Malrus, a couple Zetas, a low named SF like Tina and like Hollow or Von Reg.
Yeah, I'm just saying there's some hope there, guys. Don't give up on her. Sorry, I don't want to get us off track into squad building. So are we going into Separatist?
It looks like somebody is reminding us that there's a rules reference change on Lieutenant Dormants. Says should read setup after you are placed. Friendly small ships can be placed anywhere in the play area. So the triple Upsilon first turn destruction attack is not possible.
Okay, so it is time for him to come out of timeout.
There you go.
Yeah.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. You could still fly triple Upsilons. You still have the space. What was degenerate about it was in the first turn you were able to get these fully modified range 1 attacks with 2 Upsilons. It was pretty ridiculous. But now, we're all right.
Yep. Now you just take silencers or TIE BAs and with a lot of good mods and rush them if you can. But, opponent probably just deploys them elsewhere because hyperspace tracking data can only go on large ships. So they won't have that ability to deploy at I6.
Love it. Love it. All right. And now we move into Separatist, where we got a couple of new ships in there. At a quick glance, let's look for any point changes. I don't see any point changes in the ships. We do have a change in gravitic deflection. Gravitic deflection going down to 4 points.
And Ensnare had some amount of change that's marked red.
Let's go ahead.
In that mess of things.
let me go grab my very, very sloppy here Ensnare points. So actually that's actually huge changes, because before it was 21, 21, 21, 21, 21, 24, 28. Now
so it should actually be blue, not red then.
Yes, that should be blue. Yeah.
Very much blue.
Yeah. We have now 19, so that's down by 3 from the original. 19/19, so those are all down. This is another down. We basically, at the I-5, we get 21 and then 24. Yeah, all of those went down. That should be blue. There's no red there.
Not in hyperspace, not my problem.
Graphitic
If it becomes
deflection.
a problem again.
Graphitic deflection goes down by 1 point, by the way.
Please take me.
And we'll just do a quick double check. We got to check the Nantex. We always got to keep an eye on that ship, just in case. Make sure if there was a mistake there on the coloring. It's got to always be sus of the Nantex. No, we're good. We're good. We're fine. We can carry on here. Let's talk about the new points here for the Droid Tri-Fighter. Ryan, I know you were super hyped. What are your thoughts on the initial points that you see there?
I've seen a lot of people say they think they're pretty cheap. I think the named ones are solidly priced. I think they definitely are going to see some good play. The generics are actually the only ones in hyperspace, and I kind of feel like the generics might be a little, I don't know. Again, it was hard to tell. We're gonna have to see what it's like on the board because it was hard. I talked about it last night. It's hard to tell because stat line wise and action bar wise, they're worse than a TIE Interceptor because they can only do certain repositions linked to certain actions. The TIE Interceptor had more flexibility than that with the same stat line. But man, the network calculations and the ability to take some cheap missiles, like you can Discord missile with these guys, you could do tracers with these guys, you could take system slot stuff. So like, are the slots going to be the reason? Is it the intercept boosters? You know, the stuff that you could put on them, but then you would think they would just cost those upgrades higher and then lower the ship, but depends on their philosophy. I'm excited about the uniques. Unfortunately, they're not in hyperspace. I'll have to see how they do as the generics. A lot of people think they're really cheap. We'll see.
We'll fly some tomorrow, right? We'll be able to do a little bit of experimentation. Should be fun.
Big zoom. Hyperspace wise, that had the most changes for Separatist. Only the uniques for the Belba Labs. As I said, only the generics for the Tri-Fighter. Only the uniques for the new fire spray, which I guess we can go into those points right now.
Yeah, I have them up.
Django 79, Zam 76, Boba 70, and the Racketeer at 64. How does that compare to the Scum ones?
I kept that open to see just that. So
Brains.
Boba Fett is 86.
Deservedly so.
His daddy is 79.
So it's interesting that it looks like all named fire sprays for the well, I guess because Django's an I6 and Zam's an I5, but little Boba is 70, who's the same as Koshka, which that feels about right. Koshka's got a solid ability too, even though Boba's is only on defense. It's makes him real tough.
Mm-hmm. Also, I will say the first match coming up on my stream after this will be a Zam Wessel match.
There you go.
I got to learn those condition cards real fast.
Have fun following the trap cards.
Yep. Oh, man.
Because I think once people get what they do, they'll understand. I think people act like, even if you don't play Separatist, if you're concerned about Zam, just take the time to play one or two games and understand, like, oh, this is probably the card they're going to use, or this is the card I want to use, so I'm trying it because this situation is what's happening right now. Yeah. I think once people actually play Zam, they'll understand either how to deal with Zam or actually use.
Yeah.
Pretty cool, man. This is awesome. I love seeing all these changes. It's always super fun.
HMP gunships, only the uniques are allowed in hyperspace. No generics. Same with the Hyena bombers. So no more Techno Union bombers for cheaper munitions. You have to take the unique ones. So actually, the cheapest torpedo carrier is DBS 404 because bombardment drones can't take torpedoes and Bactoid prototypes cannot take torpedoes. So that those plasma torpedoes that did have a points change are going to be less easily attained by the Separatists.
Yeah,
And ion torpedoes. Let's not overlook our ion torpedoes. All right, Hagewood was flying that 404 with ion torpedoes. That thing was awesome.
I'm fully aware that I looked at those and I'm like,
Yep. I was looking at those Joy Wreck-Off changes and ion torpedoes, and
only generics for the Nantex, and then the Dark Courier, only Sith Infiltrator allowed.
Everybody
And
else
then,
rejected.
All Vultures good to go. In terms of upgrades for hyperspace for Separatist, I think there's more things that are allowed, so I'll go with what's not allowed.
Mm-hmm.
Palp crew not allowed. Grievous crew not allowed. Discord missiles are not allowed.
I'm not surprised there. That they finally made that change.
Energy shell charges are back on the menus, so they're a little bit of a swap. TA-175 and TV-94 not allowed, and Ensnare not allowed. Everything else is allowed.
All right. Well, we've been tickling those generic upgrades. Let's go ahead and hop over there.
Changes.
Yeah, let's look. A lot of paint there. Let's go ahead and head through these. Oh, also, before we forget, there was the rules reference actually also got updated today. Looks like there's a jam change to the jam rules that could be significant.
Wait, really?
Yes, still range 1, but now also range 1 to 2 in the bullseye. So,
Interesting.
That could be really interesting with Hondo. Hondo's
not a jam action.
Sorry, it's not a jam action. But with the what are some of our native jammers?
Reaper.
Yep.
The
G1A, that's a medium.
Yep.
Medium.
Yeah.
Red Jam is on a few things such as the Lambda,
the Hawk,
and the Hawk, and the Resistance Transport Pod, I think. Yep.
Ooh, the Resistance pods. Yeah, I'm just trying to think, what's the most flexible ship to be able to get those on? K2SO,
Reaper, probably.
Ooh,
I mean,
K2SO,
yeah, K2. But I mean, the Reaper with those, with your ailerons.
Could just reach out and touch you just a little better. Just a little better.
Mine hit that bullseye a little bit better. Yeah.
All right, well, let's head over to these generic upgrades really quickly. Looking at this, interesting. So R2 Astromech is listed as red. That seems to be false, friends, because that is cheaper across the board. Yeah, because it was
3458.
Yeah, it was 3579. I'll go ahead and pull it up here. 3579, and now we have 4.
It's red as a warning. It's cheaper. Warning.
Warning, warning, warning. All right. Tractor beam up a point.
I think oddly enough, a lot of the scale changes that may have gone down have been shown red, which is weird.
Yeah, well, those in any spreadsheet don't parse well because everything else is just a solid number. So that's likely what happened there. It's just like a conditional formatting mistake.
System was.
So you guys, you found the tractor beam change, which is probably what affects the 6 the most. A little weird that, I mean, in my head, I think that the auto blasters are especially if you're not flying that sort of classic Octocon hyperspace list. If you're flying individual 6 or jump masters or almost any other cannon ship, it's auto blasters over tractor beam usually. So weird that the tractor beam's getting the punishment.
We've seen tractor beams be very effective in multiple styles of swarms, though. It's the go-to, as long as most of my swarm is the same initiative value. These guys shoot first, and you have a pair of them. So it just going up 1 point, I can kind of see why. It is interesting. It is to note that auto blasters are now not hyperspace legal. The only cannons that are hyperspace legal are tractor beam and ion cannon. So we're talking about Octor's old swarm. Not only are those the only ones, tractor beam went up 1 point, and generic fangs don't exist in hyperspace either.
I'm jumping ahead, but I just see something in this PDF that has me confused and or concerned. Look at Season Navigator and its scaling initiative. Why does it have Initiative 7 and Initiative 8 listed?
Uh-oh.
I don't like it.
Tell me it's epic. Tell me that's...
Oh, yeah, wait. Epic and huge ships,
Okay,
maybe.
all right. Oh.
I was like, I'm concerned.
No!
No! But yeah, it's epic. Thank God.
Okay.
All right,
I hate
collective
when
sigh
epic
of relief.
confuses me.
Yeah. Get these guys separate PDFs. Come on.
Everything's okay. Okay. Whew. So Informant down a point from 5 to 4. Gonk. Yes, you heard it here. Gonk down by 2 points from 10 to 8.
You know,
Skipped
usually
over
I don't
the
like
big
to
new
see...
one, though.
I don't like to see regen go down, but let's get our boy Gonk some love.
Gonk. Gonk.
Hondo Onaka. 6 points. Hyperspace legal. I need that one like highlighted in red with like panic written on the side of it potentially. I have my concerns.
Yep. Right. Where did he go? Where is he on the sheet? Oh, right there. Yeah. We talked about this quite a bit yesterday on the podcast. How good we think Hondo could be in the right hands specifically. I think it could really shake some stuff up.
Oh, sorry, I did miss that. Technically, synced laser cannons are also hyperspace legal. They just the double cannon slot.
Ah.
So 3 cannons legal. One of them is just a double.
Brilliant evasion as we move into some of these force crew here. Brilliant evasion down to 2 points from 3. Not a card that sees play too much.
Watch out though for cheaper brilliant evasion now that Ayla Secura exists.
Heightened perception, that's all the same. Cognitive reflexes, the same.
New extreme maneuvers.
And yeah, that's where we're going next. Where are you at, extreme maneuvers?
Right next to under brilliant evasion.
Aha! Extreme maneuver, 4 points.
Aggressive. Hi, Kylo.
Yep.
That's gonna see. That is going to see some play. 100% going to see some play.
Scott, I'm pretty sure. I know you have Cody Wood on a lot. He's a little excited about that.
Yep.
He was ready to spend a lot of points on extreme maneuvers. That's not a lot of points either.
We had a game a little while ago where we were guessing the points, and this was about where we had it.
Okay.
Yeah. It's a little bit over Daredevil, but yeah, go ahead.
Next, we have Agile Gunner. Again, this is another consistent coloring error here. Agile Gunner going down in points, not up in points. Just down by 1 point all the way across the board. 6 points for small instead of 7. 5 points for medium instead of 6. 4 points for large now instead of 5. And then for huge ships, also going down a point.
It's probably good for decimators.
Yeah, we haven't seen it.
I don't see it much anywhere else.
We saw people, slapping it on decimators here and there during Galaxies, just trying to get that turret flexibility. I've also seen it put on Leia a little bit.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so maybe could be seen. Could be seen there.
Agile Gunner, they keep sending it down. It'll be taken at some point. We've seen a little bit of it. We'll see a little more of it.
Veteran Turret Gunner. Changed from a solid 10 points. It is now scaling. It is now variable by base size.
That is expensive on a small base. Dang.
I mean, it was 10 points. It went up by 1. You want to be able to shoot with your double tapping Y-wings, it's going to cost you 11 points. If you're medium, which the Skurgs were doing this for a long time, that's at 8 points. By the way, the original cost of this was 8 points. Went down to 6. Upon release was at 8. It's easier if I show it here. Veteran Turret Gunner, right here. All right, so this is upon release. 8 went down to 6. This is where the Skirgs started messing around. 8, the Skirgs were still playing, and then they kind of disappeared. The double tapping Skirgs there. Will we get a resurgence here with that? We'll have to wait and find out. Large base ships going down to 7. I've never seen a veteran turret gunner large base ship.
Oh, you've seen it on a resistance bomber, right? On Vinny?
Oh, yeah, yep, you're right. Sorry. I was talking about a real ship.
Oh! Sorry, kids. Throw those shrimps in the trash.
Got him. And it feels so bad because, like, I flew that thing in Worlds in first edition, hasn't seen any light in second edition.
Oh, love it. All right, contraband, coaxium hyperfuel down by 1 point. We haven't seen it played much. Yeah, I mean, but I think at one point people will take a look at it. Now we're in this the illicits. Contraband cybernetics. I mean, are we really surprised to see it go up to 3 points?
No, it was the best
Not
one.
really. It was without a doubt, like, at 2 points, you took nothing else but that. Even on ships that didn't have a lot of reds, it was still valuable.
Yep. And so now there's like a little bit of a choice there between that and Dead Man Switch. And this new one, false transponder codes at 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, I like the space. We were talking about it yesterday. We thought about 1 to 2 points would be the spot for this. I think 2 is a nice conservative starting point, and seeing how people play it will probably determine whether it goes up or down over time.
Yep.
Right.
All right, and what else do we have here? Let's just double check inertial dampeners just in case. Once again, they added the Epic 7 and 8 there. No panic. We're fine. We're fine now. All right, and we get to the missiles. We got a lot
of things with missiles. But the big new one, thread tracers. 2 points.
Wow. That's a steal. Yeah.
I'm telling you. All right, so Jake Farrell, thread tracers, 4 red veterans, X-Wings. And you have points to spare. It fits. They let you.
Yeah, because, I mean, the A-Wings all went down 2 points, right? So they basically got tread tracers for free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of like, if you remember back to first edition, there was the, like, your A-Wing gets a second missile slot for free kind of thing. I don't know if you guys remember that upgrade that happened, but anyway.
Your second talent for free.
Was that what it was? I felt like there was, or did you lose? There was some. Oh no, you lost the missile slot to make it go down in points. Retro.
The refit. That's right. Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the opposite.
To be cheaper.
This is opposite.
Thread tracers is hyperspace legal too.
Awesome.
Ion missiles. They keep wanting you to take them. 2 points.
Ion people, it's fun, I promise.
I've seen it as a good way to give, like, torrents a 3 dice attack, and some, like, the TIE V1s. They have a place.
I think the filler SFs with passive sensors Ion just got better. Like, that went down 1 point now. It's like that package deal of Ion missiles and passives on those low initiative ships is 4 total points. That is it.
Ooh. All right.
So,
Magpulse war missiles, warheads, also going down a point. A good utility missile. I will say it's a good utility missile. At 5, I think we're going to start seeing it more. Prockets down by a point from 6 to 5.
And in hyperspace.
Oh.
Johnny Ray is going to be happy.
I was just thinking about
Johnny
him.
Crockett's himself.
Was just thinking about him.
You know what? Johnny out there spreading the brand. We all know him now. We all know what he loves.
Mm-hmm. Diamond boron missiles also going down a point.
Mm-hmm. I think that, so as much as that is almost, in most cases, a better missile than concussion, just the opportunity cost of being double missile, I think, warranted that being okay.
Yeah.
Because I can't think of what's the if you're like right now, what's the best double missile ship in the game right now that's actually using that?
Aggressors.
Not actually using it.
Oh, nobody.
The
Actually
double
using
missiles.
Diamond Boron. I've seen it on a lot. That's it.
Yeah.
It's just the hyenas, right?
I think hyenas probably, but then at the time they were taking torpedoes more.
Chat saying K-Wing. Yeah, I have seen a Diamond Boron on a K-Wing before. Yeah.
I mean,
HMP,
was it good? I don't know.
Yeah. Hey, you didn't ask if it was good. You asked where we seen
Was it you?
This is
Yes. You know what? I've seen the spiciest Diamond Boron missile I've ever seen was shot by GSP's own Will Hagewood, who I think hit an entire droid swarm with a Diamond Boron missile.
nice.
From a K-Wing.
Bad.
Yeah.
I like Diamond Boron on death rate. That is a whole lot of I'm going to screw up your cluster of ships, whether it be bomb and Diamond Boron.
Yeah, that's mean.
Multi-missile pod, 6 points, went down 2. Still, I still don't think that's enough.
Still too
Just
good.
my opinion.
It's better
I don't
than
know, Scott, what do you think? Because I felt it's one of the most overcosted cards when it came out at 8.
Yeah, I'm inclined to agree. I wanted it to be good on a Punisher, but yeah, its requirements are weird. It competed with barrage rockets, which were just better.
Mm-hmm.
Is this enough to differentiate it? Probably not.
No. Barrage rockets, 2 more points, is way more easier to trigger, use, and has better effects.
Because you need a lock or a calculate, right, for missile pods?
Yep.
Yeah. It's tough.
And even on currently the droids, is what this kind of came out with in the LAT, they either have already so much arc coverage with the HMP and the LAT, or you could put it on one of the hyenas, but okay.
Yeah, I'd like to see it on a Hyena. I think that's the only place where you're maybe getting something meaningful out of it. And at 6 points, maybe, do you want to invest that much in that chip? I don't know.
All right. We're out of the missiles, going into the modifications now. Afterburners get switched from a single cost of 6 points to a scaling by initiative. Everything is 4 until you get to initiative 4, where you're going to be paying 5 points for it, followed by initiative 5, which is 6 points, the original cost, and then initiative 6 has that 1 point tax of 7 points. So Darth Vader, when it happens, Darth Vader will have to pay 7 points for that Afterburners.
Darth Vader did go down 1 point, so he net zeroed.
That's right.
Yeah, I like this change because there's some dumb places that I want to put Afterburners, like Quinn Jast, who can regen them, or Dallin, who can do his like 180 or 90 degree turn after an Afterburner boost. Some weird places that at I4 it went down 1, so that makes that a little more affordable.
Yeah. I think it's fun to potentially see these on lower initiative ships. They're more affordable.
Yep.
Angle deflectors changed here as well by a significant margin, actually. By a significant margin. Previously, and I'll go back to the PDF here, our spreadsheet. Originally scaling by agility, 9633. We now, still scaling by agility, we have 6311. So going down 3 to 2 points across the board for angled deflectors. Is it enough to actually see that reinforced action be added for the cost of a shield, and of course the points you pay for it?
I don't think. I mean, the points were never really the problem. It was just, do you want to give up your action to be defensive instead of offensive? And it was almost always no.
I will
there were some
say,
weird. Go ahead.
There is a chance that something like the Z shuttle might decide to take it, because their shot doesn't matter as much. If you're just keeping Malrus or Hask alive longer, potentially, like the other issue with the Z shuttle is you lowered your half-point threshold because you went from an odd number to an even number. So you went from having to get 4 hits on him to get points to 3. So even then, that's
Yeah, it's not very good.
All right, let's take a look at some of these devices. That's our next big section here. A lot of changes here, a lot of shakeup. So, I mean, the one that pops out the most, of course, FFG recognizing very quickly that everybody identified how good concussion bombs were, them going up in points to 4. Not surprised at all. But literally almost all the other bombs are cheaper. Almost.
It's Connor nets down to 3. Watch out. And hyperspace legal.
I think they'll actually be played now. The problem is that not only were they too expensive before, Connor nets were at 5 points. You only get 1. Yeah. And they're not reloadable.
Ion bombs at 3 points. Now that's not hyperspace legal, but man, that hurts.
Why did proton bombs go down? They were fine.
I don't know.
I think they just got overshadowed because concussions were so good.
Yeah,
but that didn't mean that protons were bad.
It's like at this point, should they cost the same by one going up, one going down, or should concussion have gone up 2? Don't know.
No, I don't know.
You got the new one, thermal detonators at 3 points.
Probably
fair.
Maybe looking at concussion versus proton, it's 2 different ways to get critical damage out there. I mean, let's recognize that concussion bomb is always cards, right? Like that always does card damage under the shields. And proton bombs can also deliver crits, but I'm surprised that concussion bombs isn't more expensive than...
You know what? I will say, in my mind, I always build in concussion bombs with the price of delayed fuses because that's your one sort of saving. Like, if my team is going to take this concussion bomb, I can at least fuse it and stop it from going off this round.
I would say delayed fuses are nice on them because the way I think about how you start them up is on that range 3 engagement, you drop one with a fuse because it could close off escape routes, and then once you get close in future turns, you can start dropping the rest, because if you start dropping when you're already in close, people can zoom away and deal with less bombs and just hop over the ones you're about to drop. So if you give yourself a back line that already exists with delayed fuses and the next turn drop ones that are close, there's a lot less space to go.
Yeah, so maybe if you squint hard enough, that's a 5 for concussion.
Thermal detonators also down to 3.
And I will say, in this match coming up with,
I think.
Say that again?
With Zam, he's got thermals on him.
Mm-hmm.
Thermal det, they came in the V-Wing pack. That's their first cost.
Oh, okay. They have it highlighted in blue.
Yeah.
Weird.
Also, I think a mod that we missed, the new precision ion engine that came in the V-Wing, is 3 points. The one that allows you to change your something about like 3Ks into sloops. Something like that.
Let me go look at the brand new X-Wing Squadron builder that has a built-in card database. What was it called again? Ion limiter?
Precision ion engine.
Precision.
Here it is. Before you execute a speed 1 to 3 K turn, you may spend 1 charge to execute that maneuver as a sloop maneuver instead. Good job, Ryan.
There it is.
Yeah, I knew it wasn't 4 because I'm like, defenders, but no.
Also, it slims down to pi, which is a good Thanksgiving upgrade.
Oh yeah, it's the pie tie.
That sounds like a good cocktail. Sorry, kids, this one's not for you.
Real quick here,
minds.
a couple people asking how many points did Connor Nets actually go down? It went from 5 to 3, so -2 overall.
2. Yep. Connor Nets went down, cluster missiles, cluster mines went down by 1. Still hyperspace legal from 8 to 7. How much was Electro Proton Bomb before this, Dion? It started at 14 a long time ago.
Well, let me tell you the story. Okay, started at 14, then went to 12, then to 11, and now we're down to 10.
It's only getting closer.
I will say we played a match on stream the other week where it was one of those obstacle pack cards, and it put 2 points on the map, and it said any bomb that goes off near these 2 points will go off twice. And then it lets you pick, each player got to pick one bomb upgrade from, a suite of bomb upgrades. And so somebody chose an electroproton bomb and it went off twice. And it was really funny to see, 7 or 8 ion tokens out there and 2 weapons disabled tokens. It's a bizarro upgrade.
That's one of those where you have to pull out the rules reference whenever it goes off. Wait,
Yep.
What does this do again?
Oh, yes.
Love it.
Bomblet generator went down 3 points. Our first 2-point bomb.
Wow.
Yeah, I mean there is a real cost to bringing that. Let me go ahead and pull it up for those of you guys who don't remember here, because you can regen the bomb, but it costs you shields, right? So during the system phase, you may spend a charge to drop 1 bomblet with a 1-speed template. At the start of the activation phase, you may spend 1 shield to recover 2 charges. So you can you're able to recharge the bomblet generator, but you're spending shields, and once those shields are gone, you can't do it again. Unless
Does it say you can't regularly reload them though?
it doesn't say it on.
I think you
bomb-
can, but go ahead.
Yeah, it doesn't say you can't. So if you wanted to, you can.
Mm-hmm.
Even just for 2 points, you can drop 2 bombs. No guaranteed damage though, but roll 2 dice and do whatever damage it says it does.
Mm-hmm.
I think for double bomb or double payload based ships, this is a big deal.
I mean, yeah, like, can we put it on the Skurg and then take a Gonk crew and I can regen my shields and then spend them to get my bombs back?
I mean, you do what you want, man. Do what you want.
I'm for dropping 2 cheap bombs. Like, I don't even care about the regen part.
The regen's a bonus. I do like it though. If you're just trying to get a bomb in there for some other type of trigger too, which does happen, someone like Goji, right? Someone like Goji, if you're really going deep into, if you're chasing his ability, look at bomblet generator.
Sabine with K-wings.
Oh yes, yes.
We only need to hit him, or we only need to be in range. You don't have to actually do damage for Sabine to hurt you.
It's true. Oh man.
Wait, what's the? Oh no. What's the? What is the resistance bomber that does rattled?
We just had Ben 10, Ben Teen. We had him on. We had it on stream.
Can I convince you that resistance bombers aren't terrible yet with 2-point bomblet generators?
I don't know. I like giving them concussion bombs and seismic charges. Well, now it's actually like you can do proton or concussion, but
yeah, seismic's always good with Ben.
Yeah.
All right, we're getting to hot button one. You ready? Crack shot is up a point, everybody. Are you surprised? Are you upset?
I mean, when it went up to 2, I didn't see a whole lot of people using it. I mean, because it was Nantex, right? And then they went up, so.
I think some people have done the math on it, and it's comical how much better crack shot is than like Predator when they were both 2 points.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Okay.
So if they wanted to not drop I don't know how much they've looked. I assume they've looked at math on some of these shots and like what crack shot actually does. Crack shot has a lot of value, even though it's an only bullseye trigger, but it's only one. So it's not like you're paying for it to go off multiple times, right? It is a one-time usage, but it's a very powerful one-time usage. Addendum to maybe something I said earlier, it looks like either the app was wrong or may have misread. Backwards tail slide is hyperspace legal.
All right, and let's also notice that crack shot is not hyperspace legal. So Crackshot, of course, has had a long history here. Started in 2nd edition as 1 point. Went up during the last July update to 2, and then now to 3. I do expect it to stay at 3, and to be completely honest, I still expect people to bring it.
Yep.
Yeah, it's still probably fine. Yeah.
You know, it did get hyperspace legal. That's kind of like Crackshot. Juke.
Ooh.
And Shock T's around. And
Watch
ETA2s have a talent slot.
There's
Maybe. I don't know. We'll see.
Usable. Sounds usable. Advanced optics up to 5 points from 4. This was a resistance staple. Just a little bit less flexibility there. Now, with heroic going up and maybe people opting to just not take it, we still might see optics A-wings. Like, I think that's still a good value there.
Yep. In extended, though. No optics in hyperspace.
True that. True that.
Hey, you know, optics is the same cost as proton rockets now.
Oh,
what do you want? You want consistent damage or you want big boom?
Big
Kylo's
boom!
a little sad. Optics was pretty good on him.
Mm-hmm.
There are other casualties, but yeah, A-wings are the big one.
All right, let's look at some of these torpedoes because we did get changes here. Ion torpedoes, -1 point. Let's do note that in January they were listed at 6, July 5, and now 4. Plasma torpedoes also going down in price. In January, they were at 9, July 8, and now we're down to 7.
I assume that's got to be a weird typo in the restrictions of plasma torpedoes. That cell probably just doesn't make sense at all for it.
No, yeah, that looks like a copy pasta error for sure. And then proton torpedoes down to 12 points. Little bit more wiggle room given to those proton torpedoes.
Mm-hmm. Plasma's not hyperspace legal. Protons are. Ion torpedo at 4, though. Keep an eye out. I think Scott,
I'm excited about that. Yeah, I mean, it's a 4-dice gun. It's control. I think people are sleeping on ion torpedoes.
I was already looking at them at 5 points. At 4 now? Mm-hmm.
Yeah. How can I afford not to? I'm telling you, man, I'm going to put it on Joy Wreck Off, and I'm going to have my little I-4 wedge out there with 2 charges of deny your green dice.
I like it. I like it. And we did, here are the turret upgrades. You do see that, yes, both Ion and Dorsal are listed as hyperspace. We had mentioned that a couple times because we saw that originally it was listed as not via the app. And I'm sure they're going to do their little tweaks there.
Also, speaking of new interesting build for Fangs, CAD Solus with afterburners. 4K boost, double focus.
That's CAD Solus might be usable. Yeah, I've been waiting for that ship to be able to do something because the problem with CAD is like, all right, I'm gonna do my red maneuver 4K, and now I'm at range 2, and I'm gonna die.
Yeah, afterburner CAD, I like that.
This is the way.
I'm building my I-4 scum squad in my head with Joy and CAD.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Lando Falcon. Okay.
All righty. So I will say, we're going to get our GSP points history doc here updated just so that we have our working records. We can continue to talk about it. There were changes in the rules reference, some smaller things. We're not going to worry about that right now for today because I want to see some people playing some games. So Scott, let's start up. Is the Hexiled machine going? Is it spun up? Is it ready to go?
I'm gonna hit go live right now.
All right, we're gonna do an official raid of the Hexiled stream. But before we go there, guys, I want to say thank you everybody who tuned in this morning. I will say during my winter break, so it's interesting to see how many people are available at this time because we're on a random Tuesday. Okay, I'd been thinking about doing like an early morning show. like X-Wing morning coffee something or the other, just kind of like a half hour of shooting the breeze in the morning. Oh, wait, I want the spreadsheet. I need to update it. There's a lot of things that aren't updated on there. Okay, so we're gonna pass off to Hexile here in a minute. But before we go, want to say thank you to the sponsor of today's episode of the podcast, kind of episode 182.5, Manscaped. You can go to manscaped.com, use that code GSP for 20% off. Literally wearing the boxers right now, quite comfy. I know you guys want evidence. I can't provide the evidence, unfortunately. All right.
I just want to say congratulations on that sponsor. I mean, that's a big get for you. That's a big, real sponsor.
I was surprised. They reached out to us, and I was like, "Oh, interesting." Like, I will tell you though, they came in a little disrespectful, just a little bit. Just gonna be honest, put it out there. They were like, they came out and said, basically that they didn't think we can get 10 people to use the code, and I was like, what? I was like, I basically told them, okay. Alrighty. You thought it was a joke? Why would we joke about a sponsor? No, seriously.
I'm so proud.
Like, look, okay, hold on. Actually, hold on. Give me a second. Let me go grab the box. Okay?
All right. I'm going to go warm up my coffee and use the bathroom before we transition. I'll be right back.
Yeah, no worries.
I guess I have to entertain the crowd.
Oh, here you go. I got it back. So here's the box, all right? All right, there you go. All right, very, very nice shiny box. Everything, the box is empty because I put the things in my.
You have a box. I have a cat.
In a van, in the vanity already, right? But we got all the things there. The boxers aren't in here because they're on my butt. All right.
What's in the cat?
Aw,
hi.
The cat's love and joy and feelings. Pixar, it didn't happen. Come on, what am I? Don't manscape the cat. I also agree.
No,
with that.
No, I will not do that. You're very purry right now.
All right, guys. So again, if you want to, it helps out the show, and I will tell you the way that this was a great opportunity for us for the podcast, because we had not had an outside sponsor for the podcast yet, which is just it's great for the guys. So.
Oh, Dion, that's a good point. Chat says, "What does Mrs. GSP think of the Manscaped sponsorship?"
Gotta decide how it's Mrs. GSP approved. Just put it that way. Mrs. GSP approved. All right.
High praise.
And I will tell you that the at minimum, the idea of giving, like, buying something for Manscaped as like a gift, a gag gift for somebody, even if you don't think they'll use it, is absolutely hilarious. Ball deodorant, just that's all you like. That exists on their site. Just buy that for somebody, and you get the joy of knowing that they're staying fresh, and have them open your present on Zoom or something like that. Like, that is absolutely hilarious. Mrs. GSP approved. Need to put that on the sponsor banner. I'll get that.
Do you have any ad copy for the Lawnmower 3.0?
We do.
I like that you have to straddle this line of, we're the family-friendly stream, and also here's some genital sculpting tools.
It was great.
As I said before, there's nothing more family-friendly than promoting good grooming habits.
This is true.
There you go.
This is true. It leads to more families.
True.
This is the
Very
ultimate
true.
family-friendly by promoting families. All right.
Yeah,
Exclamation point sponsor to get the link, guys. Have a great day, everybody. Yeah. For everybody here at Gold Squadron, stay safe, stay smart. Use the code GSP. Mrs. Jill Gold Squadron approved. All right. On manscaped.com. Gold Squadron out.